to with it today. Today's an easy one. Today's an easy one. We still on vacation. The season hasn't started yet. We're still on vacation. We're just chilling. We're just hanging out. Right? It's not a big deal. We're still on vacation. I'm still on the island. I'm still on an island, chilling. We're playing the lowly Washington Wizards today, everybody. What's popping? Here we are back again, once again. Some preseason action. We get to lay witness to the start of a championship season. Yes, sir. I said it. We're going there. We're staying there. We're never leaving again. We're here. We're here to stay. How's everybody doing? Who we got in here? Bernard Johnson, Susan, of course. See Tyler, Big Task. What's popping, everybody? Crims, Knicks 2025, my boy. What's popping? Here we go. We're back. We're back. 3 days off in the preseason. You know, it comes every now and again. We're back. Here to do it once again. See, the difference is, like, Charlotte, they got some fun, interesting players. LaMelo's finally healthy again. We get to watch him. Brandon Miller's second year. He's coming through full force. He's going to be cool. He's going to be cool. Right? Brandon Miller, LaMelo, that's an intriguing backcourt. I know Brandon Miller's not really in the backcourt. He's more of a three. He'll put on some weight eventually, probably play some small ball four in his career. But, like, that's a good duo right there. That's an entertaining duo. Versus tonight, they don't have anything. I mean, they got the second overall pick, Alex Sarr, who was, I don't want to say horrible in Summer League, but he wasn't good. I wouldn't classify that as a good performance he put on in Summer League. I wouldn't even say it was encouraging. It was, if anything, it was discouraging to watch him play that way. You got that going on. And then that's pretty much it. I mean, they traded Denny Avdija, who was probably the most talented player in that roster. They got Jordan Poole, which is a mixed bag. Who knows what's going to go on with him? I think he kind of showed his true colors being on a bad team like that last year. Yvette, what's up, Yvette? Karen, of course. What's up, Karen? Daniel Berry Sports was popping, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. Here we are. We got a couple announcements before the game goes on. We got a couple of announcements. Now, we know the game's not going to tip off till like 10 minutes after 7:30 anyway, so we got a little bit of time to talk. But we got a couple of announcements coming up. Back to the Wizards. You know, this is why I came out. Like, I'm on vacation still. I'm chilling. It's no big deal. We're on the island. And, of course, it's a preseason game, so it doesn't matter anyway. Last preseason game, when they played the Charlotte Hornets, we saw the debut of Karl-Anthony Towns and Mikal Bridges in Knicks jerseys. It was glorious. Let's not kid ourselves. It was a glorious sight to behold for sure. They played majority of the first quarter and then part of the second quarter, and that was it for the night for them, which most teams are going to end up doing with their starting lineups, especially really good teams, especially teams who fancy themselves as championship contenders, which the Knicks obviously do. And then you have tonight. Yep, tonight. I'm hoping to see a similar situation where we see them in the first quarter as starters. We'll see them some in the second, and then maybe we'll see them start the third, and then we don't see them the rest of the game. Right? They eventually sub out. So I just want to see some more of our guys hoop. I also want to see the chemistry start to build because you could see, obviously, that it really wasn't there. They were late to hit Towns as a trailer in some plays. You know, but Towns out of the high post, it was interesting. It was an interesting game. It was fun. We liked it. It was cool. But I can't wait to see more. I can't wait to see more. Krim said Frank and Beans could beat the Wizards. They probably could. I mean, this Wizards team has nobody, 0 people on this team. I mean, they drafted Bub Carrington, who you want to talk about Wizards rookies who had good summer leagues, not their second overall pick, their mid-first round pick, Bub Carrington, played really well for them. He's got promise, but he is a rookie guard and one of the youngest guards in that draft. And so he's not going to be good this season. He's going to be inconsistent. He's going to have good games, but overall, he's, excuse me, overall, he's not going to be good. That's kind of been my feeling all day, knowing we're coming into the game today against the Wizards. It's like, I mean, of course, I'm happy and excited to watch our Knicks play, but it's a preseason game, so we're not going to watch a ton of them, number one. And number two, there's nothing going on with the Wizards that I want to watch. You know, like, all right, maybe Alex Sarr is going to show us something, show us the promise that got him selected second overall. Maybe Bub Carrington's going to have one of those good games, and it's going to be an entertaining night. They got Bilal Coulibaly. Let me not forget about Bilal. Bilal's good. Excuse me, geez Louise. Bilal's good too. We like Bilal. He's great. Love him. Appreciate him. But again, I'm like grasping at straws here, trying to come up with a reason to be excited about this game, right? The only thing that's exciting me is the prospects of getting to watch our guy Jalen Brunson and Mikal Bridges and Karl-Anthony Towns get to go out there and hoop, because it's going to be a fun season. And I want to be here for every minute of it. Susan said the Wizards got me yawning. Yeah, exactly. Pretty much. Krim said, Big Rud is in Tampa, Florida. He's worried about Hurricanes Milton. Let's all wish him well. Big Rud, I hope you're safe and everything works out for you. I hope you're getting out there, getting out of Florida the best you can, as far as you can, my man. I got family out there too that they reluctantly packed up and left, but ultimately that they did get out of there. So I'm hoping for your well-being, big dog. MBM said, shout out. What's up, MBM? He said, shout out to my sister joining for the first time as well. Selfish plug. Appreciate you, MBM, and welcome. Welcome, sister of MBM, whoever you may be. You don't have to participate in chat if you don't want to, but I hope you enjoy the show and we all have a good time. Whew. All right, let's pull up the game. It is officially 7:30, but we know we got some time before tip-off, so I do want to mention, we got a couple announcements to get through. Let's do this first, all right? Cool. And let's make it live. Cool. All right. Announcement number one. If you noticed, cool. If you didn't notice yet, that's perfectly fine. I did open up memberships on this channel. I've been reluctant to do it. They've been open for like a year, but I've been very reluctant to do it only because I feel weird asking you guys for money. That's just a weird prospect to me. You don't owe me nothing. This is free content. Enjoy it. It will always be free. I will never ask you for anything. But some people did raise the question of like, hey, look, man, I just want to support you. So I did open up memberships. There's one tier. It's a support tier. That's all it really is. It's $2 or $3, something like that. It's $2 or $3. That's it per month. If that's something you'd like to do, I appreciate it. If not, nothing will change about this channel. It's just something that if you'd like to support the channel in a monetary way, that is an avenue for you to do so. That's it. Knicks 2025, also with a super chat, which is another great way to support the stream. Said, save Big Rud Fund. Absolutely. Absolutely. And Knicks 2025 has become a member. I appreciate you, our first member, our guy Crims, who's been very, very generous since coming to the community last year. Appreciate you, big dog, forever and always, man. Really, 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 really. It warms my heart, man. Big Red said, I'm fine. I live in Chicago. Not sure what Knicks is talking about. What are you doing, big dog? I thought you were in, Big Red, I thought you were in Florida. Either way, if there's anybody out there in Florida, I wish you good well. Big Rud, all right, you're in Chicago. You're safe. What are we doing? Appreciate you, though. I don't even got my lights set up. It was a hectic time. I've been busy setting some stuff up behind the scenes. Also, one more note with the memberships. Like I said, there's only one tier, right? I'm not going to ask any more of you without ever providing you more content. If there were ever more tiers, obviously you will hear about it, but there will be, I wasn't gonna make it any more tiers without being able to provide you extra content for it. You know what I mean? So, as of right now, we got the one tier rocket. And it looks like everybody for the Knicks is ready to go, right? Nobody's sitting, which is good. Maybe Josh Hart back there, you don't got the hair braided. It's definitely preseason. Nostalgic Nick, what's up, Nostalgic? Happy to see you, my man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Also, Crims. Boom, boom, boom. With the super chat, my boy, appreciate you. Let's throw that up on the TV for everybody to see. He said the Save Big Rud Fund. Yes, always much appreciated. Always much appreciated. This is the first game back in the Garden, by the way. We are back home once again in Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena, for some of our newer Knicks debut in the Garden. It is a preseason game, so it doesn't officially count as a debut, but it's going to be a good time. I can't wait for it. Let me flip my hat around. There was one more thing I want to talk to you guys about, but I can't remember what it is. Oh, that's right. I've also started multi-streaming, meaning that the show will now be available live on Twitch and with YouTube, as always. Unless the Twitch stream doesn't work, which it doesn't look like it's working. That's cool. You know what? That's cool. That's what's up. Maybe if I do this one more time. Send the stream back over there. And if it doesn't work, well, you know what? We tried it. But the goal is to be streaming on multiple platforms from this season on. That's what the preseason is for me at least, is to sort of experiment with the other channels as well. I've been with other channels before. I've tried being with other channels before, but the Twitch stream is unstable. I might be able to fix that in the settings before the game starts, but it is what it is. 3GP, what's up 3GP? Shirley Willis, welcome back. Happy to see you. Dudge B, of course, was popping. The hat is fire, Bernard Johnson. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is me on vacation, right? If you ever see me out in the wild on vacation, this is what I look like. I'm chilling. Probably got a little mimosa in my hand. I'm just chilling, walking around. Got my cowboy hat on. Got my vacation shirt on. We're chilling. That's what tonight is about. We're chilling. It's a chill game. This is literally a whole lot of nothing. That's all it is. It's a whole lot of nothing tonight. This is about building chemistry. It's about having a good time. This is about putting on a show for the fans who are showing up in Madison Square Garden. I'm sure that building is going to be packed. This is the first time we're going to see big Karl-Anthony Towns in a Knicks jersey in New York in Madison Square Garden. It's going to be a crazy time, even though it's a preseason game. You know Knicks fans show up. Always. Three GP said, should have bet you last year on Mikal. Listen, man, I'm not the only person who has come out and said, like, that trade was impossible. Everyone said, that trade is impossible. There's no way they're going to be able to make that trade. How? How can you justify making that trade if you're a Nets team when it's your crosstown rival, it's the team you've been battling with since moving to Brooklyn that you haven't been able to overcome, even though the Knicks gave you a huge head start and you've been packing away stars and Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving chose the Nets over the Knicks and all of that. And the prize you ended up with was Mikal Bridges. And you're just going to send them over to the Knicks? It was an impossible trade to make. The two teams haven't made a trade in 40 years. 40 years. But Leon Rose-Adon, he pulled it off. He gave him up a call and he said, listen, let's get it done. Let's do our thing. Come on, what are we doing? Water under the bridge. Old regimes out the door, new regimes in is me and you. Sean Marks, come on, we could talk this out like grown men. And Julia Bellinger, welcome to the Sheffy crew. Of course, welcome. New subscribers all abound. Appreciate you. Cheetah of some baby oils. Appreciate you. Welcome. Is this the year the Knicks can achieve new heights of glory? Possibly. Or the Orlando Magic run away with the championship? Orlando Magic fans in the chat? Interesting. The Orlando Magic got some years left of building. Banchero he's still got a lot of development to go. Franz has to prove that he can knock down a jumper, and that last year was the exception and not the rule to his game, right? He showed in his rookie year he can knock down some jumpers. Defenses adjusted to guard him a little bit closer. He's shooting more off the catch than off the dribble, and he wasn't knocking any of them down last year. So he's got to come in this year and spell all of the talk about him not being able to shoot. He's got to knock down some jumpers this year. because he's going to have to space the floor for Banchero. They can't have you saw what the non-spacing they had last year. They had nothing. And considering that they're invested heavily in Suggs and Isaac and Wendell Carter Jr., like these are guys who have shown the propensity to be able to shoot threes, but haven't hit them with regularity and consistency before. So they got a lot of team building left to go. They're a young team. They're up and coming. Nobody's really worried about the Orlando Magic right now, but they will be in the future. I will give you that. I like the Orlando Magic. I like what they're building, but at the same time, they're building versus a team like the Knicks that are pretty much built. They're ready to compete right now, right? That's what they're doing. Versus the Orlando Magic, they're still building for the future so that they can compete in a year or two, probably 2 or 3 years from now. Oh, did it finally go through on Twitch? It is through on Twitch, but it is unstable. Okay. Like I said, I could probably fix that here before the game starts, but we are starting soon. We are starting soon. Let's see, that should be here in the settings. If I go here and I go here and I go here, I'll put settings. No, is advanced settings. That's using the main encoder. And the bit rate's gotta be higher. Higher bit rate, lower bit rate. We're just gonna have to figure it out as it goes on, huh, guys? 3GV said the how with the place. Hey, man, we're on vacation. All right, who are the Wizards even starting? They're starting Jordan Poole, Bilal Coulibaly, Kyle Kuzma. I forgot Kyle Kuzma was on this team, and I forgot they signed Jonas Valanciunas. Okay, the Knicks have their normal starting unit out there of Brunson, Bridges, Hart, Anunoby, and Towns. Alex Sarr is also starting a power forward alongside of Jonas Valanciunas, and this is going to be an interesting matchup for them. I guess not really. They're going to put Anunoby on the rookie. It's not like he's big and strong, but he is tall, and we'll see how Anunoby matches up against the guy who's probably going to attack the glass. If Anunoby's going to be playing power forward, we're going to need him to rebound, guys. So this is, this is a good little marker to see how is Anunoby going to deal with what most people would consider a more traditional big versus Anunoby, which is a small ball big. Cheetah said, I'm no Orlando fan. Come on, man. Come on, dog. All right, here we go. We're getting ready for tip-off. I'm going to throw the headphones in for the beginning of it. I got to get me some wireless headphones that work with this. But again, it's preseason for me just as much as it is preseason for the Knicks. You could plan all you want all summer about how you want the streams to be and how you want everything set up, but until you go live and you run through it a couple of times, you're going to find things like, oh, yep, I completely forgot about the audio portion of this. So we're going to get some wireless headphones. So I don't got this wire hanging from my ear all the way connected to the computer. We'll get there. There's also other things that will be made and improved upon as the preseason goes on. Other things will come about. New segments will emerge. All right, here we go. We're into it. Start the timer. Towns has it up top over to Brunson. Brunson has it up top being guarded by Coulibaly. Very good young defender. Over to Anunoby. Pump fakes, gets it into Towns. Towns being used as a hub. Left elbow, hands it off to Brunson. Mid-range. Pump fake over to Towns. Catch and shoot three. Ooh, come on, dog. You got to knock it down. It's the first shot of the game. Your first shot in a Knicks jersey in the Garden. Come on. Kyle Kuzma. Alex Sarr rumbles down the lane. Can't knock down the floater. Who else but Josh Hart chases down the rebound. Has it on the right side of the court. Up top to Towns as the trailer straightaway three. And he misses that one too. We got to get into rhythm, Cat. We got to get into rhythm, big dog. Come on. We got to get those kinks out. Kenny, what's up, Kenny? Welcome back, big dog. Ox 4-0, what's up, Ox? Did you get the Cat jersey yet? I did not. I don't have anybody's jersey. The last jersey I bought was an RJ Barrett jersey. And after he got traded, I said, okay, we're not doing that for a while. I could probably get a Brunson jersey. He's not going nowhere. The Wizards missed a shot, floater in the lane. They get it in the Bridges, middle of the post. Ooh, one-legged little push shot in the middle of the lane. Gets it to go. And the basket has been scored of the game as Bridges starting off on Poole. They swing it over to Sarr, has it up top being guarded by Anunoby. Driving to his right, kicks it over. Who is that, Coulibaly for three? Way off on that one. Josh Hart with the rebound. Quick hit ahead to Brunson. Brunson's got to beat Coulibaly. And he just floats it over him. I don't have to go all the way and fully extend. Coulibaly, you're much bigger, much longer than me. I'm just going to float it over you real quick in the fast break. Coulibaly throws it into Valanciunas, who hits an Alex Sarr cutting back door. Beautiful pass from Valanciunas. But OG, you gotta keep an eye on that, big dog. You can't get hit back door like that. 4-2. 10 minutes to go here in the first, 2 minutes into the game. Ball gets poked away as Brunson goes to recover it in the backcourt. Coming down to his right now. Cat sets a high screen. Brunson dribble pull up three. He comes up short on that one. 3 straight, very short three-pointers from the Knicks. 2 from Cat, 1 from Brunson there. Coulibaly has it up top coming to his right. Gets it over to Kuzma. Kuzma, quick catch, fire, and shoot. Way off on that one too. No threes, no perimeter jump shots going in tonight. Jalen Brunson bringing it down. Quick hesitation dribble. Drives right by Coulibaly. Gets the foul call. Flips it up. Can't get the shot to go, but he will be going to the foul line for 2 free throws. Always appreciate you, JB, getting to the line like that. Now just knock down your free throws. I'd appreciate it. Just knock down your free throws. Nostalgic Knicks at bench. Josh Hart. Who you want in there? Deuce? One Deucey in there? I mean, I could see it. I could see it. Listen, I like Josh Hart in the starting lineup because I really think we're going to need his rebounding, considering we don't have a traditional 4. We got Anunoby playing the 4 right now. Right? And Karl-Anthony Towns at center. Like, not the greatest rebounding lineup we got out there, so I appreciate the Josh Hart thing out there because it's like, okay, Josh, your role today is go grab every rebound that Towns and Anunoby don't have. And then Towns and Anunoby box everybody out and try to grab the rebound. But like Josh Hart, clean it up if they can, you know. JP, what's up, JP? Mikal picking up full court. I love it. I love it. Brunson did knock down both of his free throws, by the way. Kuzma has it up top, hands it off to Sarr. Sarr steps back. They get it into Kuzma. Tried to hit Sarr backdoor. Good hands from Josh Hart. Towns picks it up and he's pushing the break. And he mishandled it, but it falls into the hands of Bridges. Okay, Karl-Anthony Towns, chill a little bit, my boy. He mishandled it, but little serendipity as the ball ended up in Bridges' hand. And he gets a nice, easy layup out of it. And then the Wizards just turn it over. Some ugly basketball here in the preseason. This is indeed preseason action right here. But the Knicks leading it 8-2 with 9 minutes to go. Ooh, my timer's ahead. With 9 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 3 minutes into the game, Brunson has it up top, dancing with it. Being guarded by Coulibaly over to Bridges, back to Brunson. Brunson over to Bridges. In the corner, Josh Hart, quick catch, fire, and shoot from 3. Can't get it to go. Towns attacking the glass. Can't grab the rebound. Here comes Coulibaly to 5-on-4. They leave it off for Sarr, the rookie. Can't get the 3 to go. Hit the back iron. And good, strong defensive rebound from Towns. Okay, we could take those off. That ain't working because I want to stand back here, but the headphones only got so much wire onto it. They leave it off for Towns for a 3. And he misses that one. He's 0 for 3 from the perimeter right now. Maybe get some 2s. Maybe get some 2s. They gonna go down. I'm not worried about it. I'm just saying, like, let's get into rhythm then. Poole leaves it off. Valanciunas, foul line jumper, gets it to go over Cat. Wizards' second basket of the game. It is now 8-4, and we are approaching the 8-minute mark, and our timer will have synced up. Brunson on the right wing, dancing with it. Gets it over to Josh Hart. Swings it over to Bridges. Bridges on the left wing. He's gonna put Jordan Poole in the post. He said, I got him. Backing him down. Gets it back up top to Josh Hart. They're gonna call a defensive 3 seconds on the Wizards. Josh, I need to see you hit a 3 here in the preseason, big dog. Susan said, I don't care when Josh Hart plays, his presence will be felt. Yes, absolutely. I mean, look, I don't think you can go wrong starting Deuce or Josh. I've even thought about the possibility of starting Precious Achiuwa at the 4. Towns is going to shoot the technical free throw from the defensive 3 seconds from the Wizards, and he's going to knock it down. That's crazy. You're going to send your center to the foul line to shoot the free throw. He is about a 90% free throw shooter. It's going to be crazy going from Mitchell Robinson to Karl-Anthony Towns as your starting center. You know, one guy shooting 90% from the foul line, the other guy shoots 40. Brunson has it up top, coming to his right off the Town screen. Weaving his way down the court, gets to the foul line, and knocks down the little pull-up jumper. Brunson picking up where he left off. No big deal. JB just getting buckets. We know this. Coulibaly bringing it down, has it on the right wing. They're using him as the point guard. Gets it over to Valanciunas in the high post. Good defense from Towns. Don't get too aggressive. Valanciunas driving it in, puts it above glass. Great defense, but Valanciunas knocks it away. Over to Kuzma. He goes up off glass, can't get it to go. Josh Hart snatching the rebound. Oh, that was Sarr, not Kuzma, excuse me. Josh Hart driving it down, goes right past. Ooh, kicks it out. Anunoby wide open for 3. Crazy driving kick from Josh Hart, can't get it to go. And neither team is going to knock down a 3 tonight. I am convinced right now that neither team's going to knock down a three, as the Anunoby three was way off. Too long. Koulibaly driving it down, steps back, pump fake, step through, got nobody, kicks it out to Poole. Poole has it up top, coming to his right. Dancing with it, Josh Hart switched on to him, driving to his right, and Anunoby just rips it out of his hands, dives on, he's on the floor, gets it over to Towns, hit over the head to Josh Hart. I mean, the defense is insane. Where are you going? They get it over to Brunson in transition. Valanciunas got to pick him up. Brunson's going to dance with it, settle for the left wing three, and he finally gets us on the board from three-point range. Thank you, JB. Way to knock it down, big dog. Way to knock it down. We are under the 7-minute mark here in the first quarter, and the ball is loose, and the Knicks cause another turnover. Throw ahead home run pass to Mikal Bridges. You're going to throw it down for two. This team's defense is going to go crazy on the perimeter. I know it's the Washington Wizards. I'm not going to get crazy over that. I know it's the lowly Wizards. They don't really have too many offensive options out there. I don't care. At the rate at which they're capable of causing turnovers like this, and then hit-ahead passing to like a Mikal or Towns or Brunson, and then forcing you to mismatch, like, okay, I get, you know what? The best defender did find its way to Brunson. All right, let me swing it over to Mikal. Mikal, he got a bad defender on him. Mikal, 6'7", long arms. I could just shoot over you. All right, I'm going to take you into the post. I'm going to back you down, get to that little mid-range shot that I've been knocking down, that I perfected down there in Brooklyn. You know what I mean? Like, ooh, this team got options, man. This team has options. Far cry from where we were a couple of years ago. This team's got options. Also, stop the timer, me. Pay attention. Can I pay attention? Can I, for once, be really good with my timer management? I got too many things going on. I'm thinking about too many things. Krim's dad, did you change your name back, big dog? Krim's dad, you did change your name back. It's an exciting game. Yes, sir. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Nostalgia said, good defense from Cat. He did play some good defense. I like the way Cat's been playing. It is the preseason. He has gone up against the likes of like Nick Richards, backup centers, Jonas Valanciunas tonight, which is he's a good offensive player. But like, that's not the guy that we're gonna be worried about. You know, Jonas Valanciunas on the Wizards. We're not worried about that matchup. We're worried about that Embiid matchup. Worried about that Porzingis matchup. So it's gonna be interesting when they match up with those guys. And the earliest we're going to see that is opening night when the Knicks take on the Boston Celtics in TD Arena for ring night down there in Boston, Massachusetts. Now that is going to be an interesting, the amount of eyeballs that are going to be on that game, not just because it's the first official game of the NBA's regular season, and not just because it's ring ceremony night for the Boston Celtics, the reigning champions, but because new look Knicks versus a team that they swore they could beat last year if they were just healthy, right? All of us said, like, oh, the Knicks would have gave them a tough matchup last year if they were healthy. And obviously, they've turned over the roster immensely. The New York Knicks and the Boston Celtics have literally done the exact opposite. They brought every single player back, except for, like, Lonnie Walker, like, end-of-the-bench guys they brought in. The amount of attention that's going to be paid to that game, ooh, I can't wait. I really can't wait. Also, I didn't credit the Knicks for their last shot. I believe it's 16-4. We'll double check that. Krim said, no, it's me. I feel Knicks 2025, 2026 deserves it for himself. Fair. That's fair. I see where you're going. All right, here we go. We're back into it. Jordan Poole is going to bring it down. Going to be picked up by Mikal Bridges, coming to his left off of a screen from, I don't know. Let me put the headphones on. Let me listen. Hands it off to Kuzma, though. Kuzma driving it down, kicks it out. Alex Sarr settles for a three on the right wing. Can't get it to go. I mean, that's the guy we'll give up a three to. We're not worried about him shooting threes right now. It is 16-4 right now. Brunson driving it down. Over to Towns. Swings it over to Bridges. Bridges going to settle for the three on the left wing. Comes up well short over Alex Sarr. Here comes Kyle Kuzma bringing it down. Kuzma stopping, hesitating, kicks it over to Sarr. Sarr in the corner being guarded by Towns. Tried to get it back to Kuzma. He does get it to him. Bridges went for the steal. They swing it over to Corey Kispert for a three. Well short. Bridges with the rebound. Corey Kispert, by the way, guy I wouldn't mind on the Knicks if they're able to grab him. I don't think they will. I think the Wizards value him very highly. I just really like him. Whoa, Crims gives 5 memberships. My goodness, Crims, what are you doing, big dog? I appreciate you immensely. You don't have to do all of that, my man. You really, really don't. I appreciate you, man. Anybody benefiting off of the membership gifts from Crims, welcome, appreciate you. Happy to have you, of course. Thank you, Big Crims. Bridges driving down, puts up the floater, can't get it to go. Nice play out of bounds, just can't get the floater to go. Kuzma bringing it down, no look pass in the corner to Kispert. Pump fakes Bridges out of his shoes and knocks down the little sidestep three. Corey Kispert, knockdown shooter, man. He's a knockdown shooter. Here comes Jalen Brunson bringing it down, has it up top on the left wing, calling out a play. Brunson over to Bridges. Bridges up top, gets it over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart inside the Towns in the high post. Backing down Rashawn Holmes. That's who's in the game. Can't knock down the little floater. Towns 0 for 4 in his Garden debut, unofficial Garden debut. Kuzma driving it down on Brunson, kicks it up top the pool. Catch, jab step, driving to his left, spinning to his right, stops, pump fakes again. Good defense from Bridges, not going for any of those. As Kispert drives it down, pump fake leans in, stops, spins again, little fall away jumper on Brunson. He used the Brunson footwork move against Jalen Brunson, and he got the easy fall away basket. Maybe not easy, but he did get the fall away basket on him. Here comes JB trying to answer, bringing it down now. And I never started the timer. That's what's up. 6:52 to go, though. Not too far away. Bridges driving it down to his left around the Town screen. Stops, pump fakes, ball knocked away. Picks it back up, gets it into Towns. He's got Kuzma on him. Come on, get a basket. And he came up short again. He might got butterflies, man. He might got them early jitters. Jordan Poole with a deep three, can't get it to go. Towns with the rebound, hit ahead to Bridges. Bridges catching, pulling up for three, left wing. Mikal Bridges in and out. So we're still stuck on that 1-3 from Jalen Brunson. Poole, nice bounce pass to Corey Kispert, a little bit off. He mishandles it. Out of bounds. Looks like it's going to stay. Mikal Bridges was there to help break it up. 4:20 to go here in the first quarter. MBM said, NBA knows the Knicks are taking names this year. Yes. Yes. Susan said the Knicks after the win October 22nd, the Seconds will beat up mentally, knees knocking, knowing that the Knicks are definitely coming back. I can't wait for the start of the regular season. As much as I'm excited to actually have basketball back and watch these preseason games, you know the games don't officially start until October 22nd when the Knicks take on the Celtics. Campaign has checked in for Brunson here. First sub off the bench, interesting. Not going with Deuce here. Bridges swings it over to Anunoby on the right wing, driving it down, and he gets tied up. It's going to be a jump ball. Okay. A little bit smarter of a move there, OG. Got tied up there. Nostalgic Nick Payne off the bench. Yes, he's the first guy off the bench today. I don't know if maybe McBride's not playing. I don't know. But Tibbs, could be experimenting with things. Keontae George for the Wizards is also checked in, by the way. The Knicks rocking with Campaign, Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, and Karl-Anthony Towns. The Knicks win the tip. They throw it into Towns. Towns backing down home. Stops, turns, one-legged fadeaway over his left shoulder. Comes up short again. A lot of short shots from Karl-Anthony Towns to start. He is now 0 for 5. Kispert driving it down, kicks it out to the rookie George, and he knocks down a three. The Knicks can't knock down. Knicks shooting horrifically. They're getting decent looks. Can't knock down anything. Campaign, nice crossover. Tried to force feed it inside the Towns. It's a turnover, bad pass. Here comes the Wizards in transition. Can't get it to go, but Holmes picks up the offensive rebound. It was a 3-on-2 fast break, and the Wizards take advantage of the live bodies there, and they get a nice easy layup out of it. Tom Thibodeau seen enough. It's a 10-0 run for the Washington Wizards. The Pool within 2 points here, 16-14, 3:22 left to go in this game. In the first quarter, excuse me, not the game. 3:22 left to go here in the first quarter. And we're gonna leave my guy Crims, our very generous friend here, Crims' dad. Gifted 5 memberships to the channel. Appreciate you, big dog. Nostalgic needs to get Josh out of the game. It might be fun to just, get some subs in. Let's get Tyler Kolek in there, right? Tyler Kolek was super fun. I'd be interested to see him in for Campaign. But, Tibbs is going to experiment here in the preseason. He's going to see we know who the starters are at this point. It's going to be Josh Hart. I know a lot of people are advocating for Deuce McBride off the bench. Deuce McBride in the starting lineup and bring Josh Hart off the bench, but I completely get and understand why he's gonna start with Josh Hart. But he's gonna have to experiment to see, because outside of Deuce McBride, they know who their 6 are. and probably 7 with Precious. I think Tibbs is somewhat pretty confident that Precious is going to be able to help them win basketball games. I think he's okay with Precious. That's 7 guys. We need 2 more. It's looking like Landry Shamet. If he has another good game today, he's all but locked up on a rotation spot on the team. And then the other guy is like, is it going to be Campaign? Is Tyler Kolek going to make it like, you have to play me, Tibbs? Like, I'm better than him. The way Emmanuel Quickly did years ago. Now, this is a much better team than when Quickly was trying to crack the rotation as a rookie in the preseason. But, you know, we're going to have to see. We only played 1 preseason game so far. We got 4 more to go, including tonight. And we'll see. We'll see. Slim Slammo, what's up, Slim? Mash that like button. Appreciate you, Slim. Appreciate you. Mr. Sports, what's up, Mr. Sports? Remember me? Of course I remember you, big dog. Welcome back. Welcome back. Happy to see you. First game of the season for our guy, Mr. Sports. Welcome back, big dog. MBM said, Deuce should start at the 2. Yeah, I think it's a really good argument for having Deuce McBride start at the 2. I think it's a fantastic argument. I think I don't want to say it's the right choice to go with Deuce McBride over Josh Hart, but it's an insane argument, like in a good way. It's a really good argument to make for Deuce McBride to be in the starting lineup as opposed to Josh Hart, and just bring Josh Hart off the bench because he's kind of what I call him. He's a chaos engine. He comes in the game, he mucks things up, he makes things impossible for the opponent, and completely changes the energy of the game. So if you have that guy on their bench and it's like, okay, let's bring him in and change the game up, you have that option. All right, here we go. We're back into it. Who's in? Campaign still in. Precious Achiuwa is in for Towns, who had a terrible first quarter here. They swing it around to Bridges, up top to Hart. Hart coming to us right off the Achiuwa screen. Pocket pass to Achiuwa, and Achiuwa mishandles it, slips and falls. Here comes George pushing it the other way for the Wizards, driving it down, goes right past Josh Hart all the way to the basket and lays it up and in with the right hand. And the Wizards have tied it up at 16. I gave points to the wrong side last time. My bad. 16 to 16. Jericho Sims is at the scorer's table. His Campaign comes to us right off a couple of screens, gets wide open in the mid-range. Mid-range jumper just slides off the rim there. Holmes clears with a rebound. Here comes Coulibaly. Coulibaly coming to his left, hands it off to Kisper, who gets open for 3. Can't get that one to go. Good rebound from Achiuwa in traffic. He's going to bring it down. The Knicks have not scored in 4.5 minutes here. Campaign, get us into something good, please, big dog. Come on, 2.5 minutes left to go here in the first. We are struggling to score. Payne over to Hart. Hart hands it off to Shamet. Quick catch and fire from the right wing. Ooh, halfway down for Landry Shamet. Can't get it to go. I'm looking for Landry Shamet to play well. Come on, man. Corey Kispert coming to his right. Campaign gets caught up on a screen. Kispert goes all the way. Double clutches in the air. Beautiful layup for Corey Kispert. And the Wizards continue to pour it on as they take a 2-point lead. And the Knicks offense looks putrid. Here's Campaign pull up 3, and he knocks it down. Okay, thank you, Campaign. Thank you. I said get us into something solid, and you came down, knocked down the 3. Eventually you did, after a turnover and a bad shot and a bad miss. But the Knicks retake the lead. Under 2 minutes to go. Timeout for the Wizards. 19-18. Knicks with a 1-point lead. Okay. Okay. Eamon Owis. What's up, Eamon? Nice to see you again, and nice to see you again. Steven said New York City teams are taking the championships across the board. Mets the other. Mets, yes. How is that game going? I was watching a little bit of it. They looked a little rattled just because of the moment, I guess. I don't know. I guess that's not working. I guess I should have went live before on that. All right, well, we'll figure that out another time, I guess. Let's just do that. Let's just do that. Subbing back in here. Just wanted to talk a couple of things out. Mets 4-1 lead. Okay. Solid. How about the Liberty women? Let's go. True. New York sports are up, man. Liberty going to the finals. Got the Mets taking care of business so far. Yankees, they also got to take care of business tomorrow. We got the Knicks season starting up. Their championship contending team. New York sports are back up, except for football. The Jets just fired their coach. And a walk on Alex Sarr off a pocket pass from Kispert. Sarr walks with it. 1:43 left to go. And the Knicks will bring it down. Campaign's going to bring it down. The Knicks with the same lineup of Campaign, Mikal Bridges, Precious Achiuwa. Landry Shamet and Jericho Sims have also checked in. Bridges has it up top, coming to his right, dancing around a Sims screen, now coming to his left, picks his dribble up, gets it over to Payne. Payne on the left wing. Over to Sims. Sims has it up top, gets it over to Bridges, coming to his left. Stops, kicks it out. Shamet, quick catch, driving to his right, gets to the mid-range, pull-up jumper, just as the shot clock expires, but he can't knock down the shot. The offense has been putrid so far tonight. Not in its execution, but in its shot making. It's been bad. Alex Sarr putting a nice little spin move on Jericho Sims, knocks down a little righty hook shot. Sims, good recovery, good contest, but also why did the Knicks have 3 points? Knicks have 19, and the Wizards have 20. Shamet driving to his left, stops, pump fakes on the rookie George, and gets absolutely swallowed up and destroyed by George. Here comes the Wizards pushing it the other way. Bad missed layup. Can't knock down the next one. And that was ugly. Jericho Sims, good contesting there. Precious Achiuwa driving it down on the rookie, and they call a blocking foul on Alex Sarr. Just kind of got in the way, man. Just get out of the way. Precious Achiuwa coming down the lane. Also, I'm giving the Knicks way too many points. They got 19. They got 19 points, man. Not paying attention here. It is preseason basketball. Tyler Kolek, our boy Tyler Kolek. I think Tibbs has seen enough. He said, I got to give Tyler Kolek a real chance. He had 11 points, 2 steals, a dime. He was really cooking. Y'all saw how hyped that Tyler Kolek made me the other day. So let's see what he can do today here in like real minutes with real guys. Kolek's going to inbound it, gets it into Achiuwa. Gets it over to Campaign. Campaign coming to his left off the sim screen. Quick crossover back to his left. Gets under the basket. Kicks it over to Kolek. Kolek pump fakes, driving it down. Gets it over to Shamet. Quick catch and fire from the corner. Landry can't get it to go. Sims fires in the rebound. He can't grab it. Bub Carrington, the rookie, with the rebound. Bub Carrington was the Wizards rookie who made the biggest imprint during Summer League for the Wizards. Has it up top. He's going to hold it for the final shot. 10 seconds to go. Dancing with it. Payne guarding him. Gets it over to Kispert. Quick catch and fire. Left. Deep three. Way off. But there was a foul called. 5 seconds to go. NBM said 6 outs away for the Mets. I mean, they're up 3, right? 4-1. Dave D. What's up, Dave? Krim said Yankees up 1-0. Solid. I didn't know they were playing today. Thought they were playing tomorrow. Bub Carrington crossing over back to his left, gets down the lane, puts up a floater. He's smooth, man. I like Bub Carrington. I thought maybe the Knicks should be able to trade up from him. He went what, 17th? The Knicks absolutely, if they wanted to, traded up to get Bub Carrington. But he is smooth, man. He is smooth. And with all the trades that the Knicks have done, 2-for-1 trades, they're lacking some depth right now. They really only got 7 guys who I think Tom Thibodeau is ready to trust right out the gate. And Deuce McBride and Precious Achiuwa off the bench. And then everybody else is kind of a toss-up like we've talked about. Nobody tonight has played well. 0. There have been 0 players tonight who have played well. Dave D said, I like the Hawaiian shirt. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate it. It is a chill, what's today, Wednesday? It's a chill Wednesday night. The Knicks are playing the lowly, terrible Washington Wizards who don't have much in the way of like excitement. Like, we're not really excited to watch this Washington Wizards team. At least with Charlotte, it was like, okay, we can watch LaMelo, we can watch Brandon Miller evolve as a player in his second season. So it was like, okay, cool, we got some things to watch. And then, of course, we're excited to watch our Knicks. Tonight, all we have is the Knicks. I'm really not all that excited to watch Alex Sarr. He hasn't shown to be too impressive. And if he is going to end up being a good player in the league, it's going to be a while before he truly becomes that. It's definitely not going to be this season, so. And then you have For the Wizards, they got Alex Sarr was their draft pick, and then Bub Carrington we just talked about, who's smooth and great, awesome, cool, but like I'm not tuning in to watch Bub Carrington specifically. So we don't have much to look forward to in this game. So it's just cool. It's like we're back on vacation. We're still in summer vacation. We're still in chill mode, so I had to bring out the chill outfit. Dave D said, what's your opinion on the roster changes? It's a mixed bag of emotions, if I'm being honest. I was fully 100% down and committed for the Julius Randle revenge tour this season. I was like, man, he gonna come out and show the league why they're all dumb idiots for talking down in his name. He gonna make another All-NBA team. He gonna make a dang other All-Star team, and he gonna make everybody recognize how great he was. I was 100% on board with that. And then they traded him. After the years of like being annoyed at Julius Randle, they then traded him for Karl-Anthony Towns, who, by the way, I've never been a big fan of. But who I am now a huge fan of because I have to, because he wears my favorite team's jersey, so I have to. So that one was, and then of course the loss of Dante DiVincenzo, which hurts tremendously. It does. Marvin Bagley's in the game, by the way. Who was in the game for the Knicks? Who is this? Precious Achiuwa contesting the rookie George with another three. Can't get it to go. Kolek with a rebound. He's bringing it down. Oh, that's Ariel Hukporti. What's up, Hukporti? Show me something then, rookie. The last pick in the NBA draft this year, Ariel Hukporti's in the game right now, setting a screen for Shamit. They swing it over to Payne on the left wing. But Hukporti's moving. He's moving them feet right now. He's setting screens. He's moving around. Landry Shamit, shot in and out. Can't get it to stay down. And a push off on the Knicks. We got Hukporti and Precious Achiuwa both in the backcourt, but Hukporti getting his first action in a Knicks jersey on the Garden floor. You gotta love to see it. You gotta love to see it. 22-year-old rookie. The Knicks do love their older rookies, man. But this was the year in the draft of the older rookie. A lot of older rookies in this year's past draft. Bagley hands it off to Kispert, driving down to his left. He loses it, loose ball. Hukporti picks it up, gets it over to Shamit. He's going to bring it down right side of the court. Over the top to Achiuwa. Achiuwa catches, stops, turns, faces. He's got the rookie Bub Carrington and spins towards the baseline, goes up and under, and he gets the layup to go. There you go, Precious. Show me something, Precious. I know you. I've seen the Instagram workout videos. I've seen you've been working on it. Kenny, what's up, Kenny? Jonathan Martinez, what's up, big dog? Bub Carrington has it, left wing. He's going to settle for a three over Precious Achiuwa, and Bub Carrington going to splash to three. He really might be like that. I like Bub Carrington a lot. I liked him in the draft process, and here he is showing out. Tyler Kolek coming to his right, off the Hukporti screen, stops, turns, spins, pump fakes, kicks it out to Campaign. Campaign has it up top. Coming to his left, coming off a Hukporti screen. Hukporti said strong screens. Kolek leaving it off for Payne. One dribble, pull up three on the right wing. Okay, we'll take it, Cam. Way to knock down the three. 25-24. The rookie George driving it down, leaves it off last second for Bagley. Can't get it to stay. It's a turnover. Payne, no look pass to Achiuwa, and Achiuwa, nice little touch pass back to Kolek for the easy layup. Okay. Little three-man action there on the fast break. That was beautiful. Mark, what's up, Mark? Been waiting for you, Mark. What's poppin', my guy? Happy to see you. Welcome back. The season, we're back off and running. Bagley tried to hit Kispert, cutting back door. Another bad pass turnover. Here comes Kolek bringing it down the other way. Gets it over to Shamit. Shamit back to Kolek. Kolek's going to settle for a deep straightaway three. Way off on that one. Didn't love that shot. Wasn't in great rhythm there for Kolek. George going to drive it down and throw a bounce pass to nobody. And it is going to go back to the Knicks. And this is why we didn't want to watch the Wizards. This is ugly. Look, they got some intriguing young players that will eventually get to, thrive in their NBA careers, and Sarr and Bub Carrington and Koulibaly I really like, but everyone else is like, oof, this is rough to watch. Kolek has it on the right wing, and they eventually call a foul on George, the rookie Keontae George, out of Florida, I believe. Being a little too handy, a little too aggressive with Tyler Kolek, the Knicks rookie. Rookie on rookie action. Mark said the Mets is what's up. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hukporti hands it off to Payne. Payne, a deep straightaway three. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. The Knicks just kind of firing away from three right now. My timer's still going? My timer is still going. I'm a minute ahead. 30 seconds ahead. Bub Carrington misses a dribble pull-up three. Shamit clears with the rebound. Here comes Campaign, bringing it down, coming to his left off a Hug Porty screen up top. Achua pump fake from three. Achua looking to shoot the three a little bit more often than he did last year. Maybe just because it's preseason, maybe because it's something he's really working on. Oh my goodness, Tyler Kolek with the hesitation, froze the defense, left it off the last second to Hug Porty for an easy two. Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, make him the backup point guard. That's gorgeous. Good defense from Hug Porty there, too. Precious Achiuwa clears with the rebound. He's bringing it down. Precious Achiuwa showing his versatility. Here comes Campaign coming to his right. Leaves it off for Shamit. Jab step coming to his right. Over to the Kolek. Kolek driving it down. Settles for a little pull-up jumper. Oh, he looked like McConnell there. They were calling him New Age New York Knicks McConnell. And Tyler Kolek, he gonna make his way into this rotation. We said it last game. I'm making the full statement right now. Tyler Kolek will be a part of the Knicks rotation. Come hell or high water, at some point, Tyler Kolek will become an important part of this rotation. He will become the 8th or 9th man. Tom Thibodeau will have to trust this kid. He is an older rookie. He is a true veteran presence out there, even as young as he is. What is he, 23? He is an older rookie. He is an older rookie, but come on, man. You can't teach this. You can't teach this as a second-round pick. There's no way you should have fell to the second round. This is gorgeous stuff. Before freezing the defense at the last second, looking for a floater, looking for a little pass fake, and then flipping it off to Hug Porty coming down the lane for the easy two-handed jam, generating good open looks for his teammates, and then this time driving it down to his left. Ooh, pull up. You can't guard that. I watched TJ McConnell play basketball too. They might be brothers. They may be long-lost brothers. Because he's lefty TJ McConnell. Tyler Kolek, lefty TJ McConnell. I've never seen them in the same room at the same time. You can't tell me that they're not the same person? Prove to me. You can't. The evidence don't exist. We're going to have to wait until they see the Pacers. I bet when they play the Pacers, TJ McConnell going to be out sick or something, right? Or Tyler Kolek going to be out sick. He couldn't make the trip over to Indiana. Something's going to happen. We've never seen those two guys in the same room at the same time. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Prove me wrong. Find images. Go to Google, type it in Tyler Kolek and TJ McConnell standing next to each other. That image does not exist. Prove me wrong. TJ McConnell killed us in the playoffs. We had no answers for him. We went out and just got our own TJ McConnell. we said Indiana who? Indiana who? TJ McConnell who? Kenny said, Kolek looking good. Come on. He's looking great. He's looking great. Crims with another $2 super chat. Appreciate you. You see all the alerts I got popping off right now? Listen, I'm just trying a couple of things. Appreciate you, Crims. Forever and always, big dog. Said congrats, Mark. Teacher of the year. Is Mark a teacher? You teacher, Mark? Now, Crims did say something crazy earlier about Big Rud, so I don't know if I can entirely trust him. I got the timer ticking all the way down. Kolek got me so hyped, man. I wasn't even paying attention to the scoreboard. I'm still in preseason mode. Completely. Susan said, Tyler's the new pasta, no more big rat goods, Tyler. True. He's going to have to fill in that DiVincenzo void. He's not going to be able to fill it up with his shooting, of course, but maybe his impact, his overall impact, obviously that's not going to happen either, not from a rookie, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean? The vibes. Can he fill in the vibes? We got a moving screen from Bagley. I feel bad for Bagley, man. I mean, this is an opportunity for him, and he's really not, he just don't look into it. Feel bad for him. 8:20 to go here in the second quarter. I let my timer tick down too far, but the Knicks currently up by 5 points. His Campaign bringing it down. Coming to his left off a Hug Porty screen, pulling it back out, kicks it up top to Achiuwa, swings it over to Kolek. Kolek back to Payne, catches, pump fakes, gets it over to Shamit. And Shamit is, Hug Porty, he's active, man. He's out there moving, sliding them feet. He's looking to set a screen on anybody and everybody who's in his vicinity. I like him. I like the way he's moving. I might like him a little bit more than Jericho Sims, but we'll have to see. This is a Wizards team. It's hard to gauge him against this low of competition, you know. But I like that he's at least a competent big. Hug Porty hands it off to Payne, and he's a big body. Payne, gets blocked out of bounds. It'll remain with the Knicks. We have 1.2 left on the shot clock. We got to catch a 5. Who we going to? Shamit? Grim said, I missed the membership gift. It didn't pop for me. I did. I'm going to scroll all the way back then. I'm going to have to find it. Now I'm going to have to find it, Crims. All right, maybe activity feed. There we go. He did gift another one. Oh, my goodness. Crims with 10 gifted subs today. What are you doing, Crims? What are you doing, big dog? You don't got to do all of that. Come on, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I'm sorry I missed it. But I appreciate you telling me again. As Precious Achua drives it down, can't get it to go. And Huck Porty right there with the offensive rebound and putback. Yes, sir. Ariel Porty now announcing himself. The Knicks, hold on, they may have stolen a couple of guys in that draft, man. The Knicks now on an 11-0 run. Crazy how that happens once they inserted like a true floor general point guard and Tyler Kolek. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Precious Achua doing a good job of chasing around Corey Kispert. But Kispert did a good job pump faking, getting Precious Achua up in the air. He just blew the layup there. Knicks with the rebound. Huck Porty hands it off to Payne. Payne trying to drive it down quickly to his left. The rookie Bub Carrington doing a good job sticking with him. Over to Precious Achua. He's trying to reward himself. He can't knock down the 3, though. Jordan Poole hit ahead over to Kuzma. Kuzma in the right corner. Precious Achua does a good job tracking him down. Over to Poole, dancing on Shamit, stepping back, puts up the 3. And Jordan Poole knocks it down. That looked like vintage Poole. That looked like Golden State Warriors. I'm confident as hell, Jordan Poole. No one's received membership. No, I could see right here that the recipients haven't been loaded in yet, so I don't think they've gone through to anybody yet. But they should. At some point. Let's also reload that back up. Cool. Yeah, I don't know how long the membership stuff take, but eventually they will go through and somebody will be rewarded with it. As soon as it happens, I'll let you know, big dog, but yeah, even on my end, it should tell me, but it doesn't. No one comes up yet. Do I have to enter it? No. It automatically gives it to people in the chat, but the recipients haven't been chosen yet. It's on YouTube's end. They're just taking a long time to load it in, I guess. Even if I go to refresh it, it's still not going, but that's on YouTube's end. That's not on my end. $3GB said, Sheffy won that exact same Knicks basketball on your shelf as at Great Adventure this summer. That's definitely been there since last summer, big dog. It's definitely been there since, not last summer, since last season. You could see it in the background last season. And also, as much as I've always tried, I've never been able to win something like that at the carnivals ever in my life. I've tried. Best believe I've tried. Them things are so rigged, it was impossible. So I definitely just bought that off of Amazon, just because I thought it looked cool. Sim saying said thanks in advance. We'll see who gets it. I mean, we'll see. MBM 2 outs. They're going to get in, man. They're going to pull it off. I do want to thank Crims for them gifted subs, man. He got 10 gifted subs here today. It's crazy, Crims. That's crazy. You really don't got to do that. It's really just a support tier. That's all it is. Brunson and Towns have both subbed back in. They get it over to Towns. Towns, you just got to swing that over to Precious. They swing it over to Bridges. Bridges out of the corner for 3, knock it down. Oh, man, we are terrible from 3 today. We're getting nothing to go down. 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. We have our starting unit out there, except Precious Achiuwa is out there, except in place of Josh Hart. And the Wizards miss another pull-up jumper. Brunson bringing it down left side of the court. Fakes the handoff to Towns. They get it to Towns in the post. Hands it off to Brunson. Brunson goes right past Alex Sarr, and he lays it up and in over Jonas Valanciunas, who's not much of a rim protector. Brunson knew it. Towns knew it, and he just said, all right, I'm going to get this layup over him. Elizabeth. What's up, Elizabeth? Welcome back. Happy to see you. Hope your summer was swell. We're just getting back into the swing of things, getting back into the action. Bridges bringing it down, gets over to Brunson. Brunson, jab step, driving to his right, blowing past the defense, gets into the lane, gets the foul call. He's going to go to the foul line for 2 more free throws. That's what JB does. Gets into the lane, absorbs the contact, shoots the free throws. Now just knock down your free throws. NBM, 1 strike left. They're going to get in. They're going to get in, NBM. They're going to make it. They pulled it off. They did the impossible. NBM Mets win. They did it. They did it. There it is. Hey, quick round of applause. Quick round of applause for the Mets. Pulling it off. They made it. Josh Hart's going to check in here for, I assume, Precious Achiuwa. And the starting lineup's going to come back in for what I assume the final 5 minutes of the second quarter. Hey, one more time. Shout out to the Mets, man. Not even a big fan of the Mets, but shout out to them. And Brunson misses a free throw. Splits a pair. It is 35-28. I'm not doing a good job of keeping up with the scoreboard either. I got to get back into the swing things. Who's that? Koulibaly dribbling it down over to Valanciunas. Valanciunas, a 3, off the back rim, can't get it to go. But Sarr keeps it alive. They swing it over to a wide open Jordan Poole in the right wing, and he can't get it to go. And Josh Hart clears with a rebound, bringing it down. Sarr is going to pick him up. And then they hit Anunoby cutting back door on Valanciunas. He's going to pull it back out. Smart move. Now he's going to attack. Stops, hop steps, leaves it off for Brunson. Brunson pulling it out. Up top to Towns. Towns open, straightaway 3. Knock one down for me, and it's an air ball. Come on, big dog. He has 0 points here tonight. It has been a disappointing debut in the garden for Towns. It's a good thing it's only the preseason as Sarr jacks up a pick and pop 3. Can't get it to go. Towns chases down the rebound. Let's get one. Let's get one here. Nope. Hits it in the corner to Anunoby. Crossing over on Kuzma. Stops. Half spin. Fall away in the paint. There you go, OG. Get a basket then. Go get you one. Go get you one. Poole pushing it the other way and gets the scoop layup to go. Bad transition defense from the Knicks. Josh Hart, Towns, both in the vicinity. Didn't matter. Brunson in the left wing. They switch Sarr onto him. Now coming to his right. He's got to go under the screen. He's not used to guarding NBA point guards, and Brunson makes him pay. Just knocks down the dribble pull-up 3. Come on, dog. It's too easy. It's too easy. Sarr hands it off to Poole. Driving it down. Kicks it over to Koulibaly, who's going to set his feet. Fire from 3. Way off. Airballed it. Josh Hart. Good contest. Bridges chases down the rebound. Hits it over to Brunson. Brunson left wing. Another pull-up 3. Ooh, I was about to pop off, JB. It's only the preseason. Don't get me too excited, big dog. 40-30 right now. The Knicks maintaining a 10-point lead. 3:45 to go here in the second quarter. Koulibaly driving it down, puts it up off glass, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Towns keeps it alive. Anunoby picks it up. Quick hit ahead to Josh Hart. It's a 3-on-2, and Brunson drives it down and gets blocked by Sarr. Good. Look at that. Good effort from the rookie Sarr. That's where you're going to make your biggest impact, Sarr. You got to lock in defensively. The offense will come eventually. Lock in defensively. So you said Karl Towns is nervous playing with the Knicks? Yeah, I mean, he has 0 points today. Oh, no, he has 1 point, I believe. Brunson, beautiful half spin just to get into the paint and lays it up and in. My goodness. JB's in regular season mode right now. He's just hooping on these dudes. Poole trying to do the same thing, driving it down, puts the floater up. He gets the floater to go over a good contest from Towns, but he also gets the foul call going to the line for an and one is Jordan Poole. I believe the foul was on Towns, too. So not a good performance from Karl-Anthony Towns here today. He got to be super nervous. Oh, and that was on Koulibaly, too. Koulibaly's an excellent defender. Brunson made him look silly on that play. Silly. Poole at the line for one more, trying to cut it to single digits, and he does just that as the ball slowly bounces its way in. About 3 minutes to go here. Josh Hart, quick crossover to his right, driving it down. He's going to pull it back out as the defense collapse. Gets it up top to Anunoby. Pump fake, driving it down. A little sidestep, little pull-up jumper, and Anunoby again. No, you can't guard these dudes, man. You got too many options. You got too many guys you can get a basket. Good pump fake from Poole. Koulibaly swings it up top to Sarr. Sarr driving it down on Bridges. Gets it over to Anunoby. Ooh, Anunoby tipped it. Ooh, he almost had that steal. OG jumping the passing lanes. Almost got to it. 2:57 exactly on the clock. Poole hits Sarr, cutting down the lane. They swing it out. Koulibaly out of the corner for three. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Sarr with the offensive rebound, and Towns takes it out of his hands. And then Sarr pokes it out. No, but at last touch, Karl-Anthony Towns will remain with the Wizards. Uh, 3GP said, is it true that Dante wanted out? I don't think Dante wanted out. I think Dante was like, damn, now I got to go back to the bench after I had the best year of my career, and now I got to go back to the bench. I think he was a little miffed at that, but I don't think he wanted out at all. Not at all. Brunson driving it down after Kuzma hit that three in the corner to Anunoby. Anunoby can't knock down the three. Towns offensive rebound, and then he gets fouled by Valanciunas. So Towns going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Still has yet to make a basket in this game. I believe he's got 1 point off of a technical free throw earlier in the game. And now he's going to go back to the line for 2 more free throws. But Karl Towns, man. Not a good night for him so far. You could definitely feel the nerves radiating off of him right now playing for his childhood favorite team. It gets to you sometimes. Switch Kick said, Cat was born in Jersey. I'm pretty sure, yes, he was born in Jersey. He's a Jersey kid. But Jersey is the little brother in New York, man. I'm from Jersey. Towns knocks down both free throws because he's a 90% free throw shooter. And how sweet it is to have a center be a 90% free throw shooter. My goodness. Poole driving it down. Gets blocked by Karl-Anthony Towns. There you go. Way to protect the rim, big dog. That's what we want to see. That's literally all we're asking for. Be a big man who can protect the rim and knock down threes. And then do all the special things that you do. You know what I mean? I mean, that's just a terrible draft from Poole 2 does. Kuzma, quick catch and fire from the mid-range. Ball fading out of bounds as if he's Kobe Bryant. You're not, big dog. And you look silly doing it. Brunson on the right wing, dancing with it against Sarr. Terrible defense from the Wizards. Now they got Sarr on Towns. Towns going to dance with it, driving to his right, still driving to his right, now driving to his left, getting to his lefty hook shot, and he gets a basket to go. There you go, Karl Towns, his first basket in the Garden. And then Bridges with the steal, and he can't knock down the mid-range jumper. Upset at himself. Poole bringing it down, coming to his left, dancing with it. Gets it over to Sarr. Sarr, quick catch, fire, shoot over the outstretched hands of Brunson. He's just too small to contest that jumper from Alex Sarr, who knocked down the three. Josh Hart has it up top, being guarded by Kuzma. Gets it over to Brunson. Brunson has it up top, coming to his right, coming off a double screen. Now coming to his left. Kuzma trying to keep up with him. He slips and falls, driving down the lane. No, they call a moving screen on Karl-Anthony Towns, who maybe just extended that hip just a bit to get that contact. Yvette, what's up, Yvette? Happy to see you. 3GB said Cat will learn to plug into the guard and absorb the MSG juice soon. Hopefully. And the Knicks calls yet another turnover on the Wizards. Bridges playing that passing lane, making it difficult for them. About 1:10 to go here in the first half. They hit it ahead to Bridges. He pump fake, steps through, gets the foul call. He's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. I don't even think he was ready for that. I mean, the Wizards just walked back on defense. They weren't ready for it. Oh, man, these Wizards are boring, aren't they? I love seeing Mikal lock in defensively, though, because people weren't too impressed with his defensive performance against the Hornets. But he's locking in here. He's causing turnovers. It's going to take a minute for them to sort of acclimate with each other and find the areas where their best qualities will be accentuated by one another, It'll take some time. Yes, Mark, yes, they made it. Johnny Davis, what's up, Johnny? What happened to you, big dog? Why aren't you out here? The Wizards are looking to be bad this year, and yet they got no space for you. And Anunoby just takes it out of Alex Sarr's hands. He's driving it down, he gets blocked, and then Towns is right there. He's going to lay it up and in. And the Knicks are just kind of picking on him right now. They're just taking it out of their hands. We're under a minute to go. Poole has it up top being guarded by Bridges. Coming to his left off a high Jonas Valanciunas screen. Poole's going to settle for a pull-up three. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Koulibaly had it. Fight for a rebound again as Valanciunas missed the putback at the 3-on-2. Brunson driving it down. Leaves it off for Hart. Hart gets caught in the air, and it's a travel. Awkward play. I think Hart's looking at Brunson like, why'd you leave that off for me? I had nowhere to go. But look at OG. Look, man. You got OG on one side of the court. You got Bridges on the other side of the court. Where are you going on offense? Like, where are you going? You got two demons out there locking down defensively. What do you got to do? What are you going to do? We got 20 seconds left here. This should be the final shot of the quarter, but with how inept the Wizards are, you never know. Kuzma driving to his right. Kicks it over to Sarr. Sarr in the paint. Gets blocked from behind by somebody. Could have been Josh Hart. And the Knicks have time. Bridges driving it down. Euro steps, lays it up and in with the right hand. See, I said it should have been the final shot of the quarter, but you can never trust a bad team. And Bridges almost comes up with a steal. Poole steps through. He's going to fire a three. And they call a travel on Poole, and there's 0.2 seconds left, so the Knicks aren't going to get a shot up. But that's the way to end the quarter right there. The Knicks go up by 15, 54-39. I didn't even credit the previous basket. Oh, my goodness. And that's going to be the end of the first half, y'all. That was an eventful first half. It was eventful. We may have to set up the chair again so I could slide my feet back up because this Wizards team, man, they scored 39 points in this first half. 39. If that's not embarrassing, I don't know what to tell you, Can I do this? I can do this. All right, we can take those off for now. All right, but one more time real quick for the Mets. For the Mets. They made it. They did it. They did the thing we all thought they wouldn't be capable of doing, and they did the thing. So shout out to them. You got to tip your cap to them, man. They did their thing. So you said Wizards couldn't spell the point. No, they could not. Soon said Wizards making me droopy-eyed. Yeah, this is not the greatest of games, not the greatest of teams. We gotta be ready and prepared for whenever this happens this season, because it's gonna happen quite a lot. If we're gonna play bad teams, we're just gonna blow these teams out. We're gonna blow a lot of teams out this year. Right? The whole motto previously was like the Knicks don't get blown out and they don't have too many blowouts. Right? They're always in these competitive games. They're going to start blowing teams out. They're that dang good. Between Towns, Bridges, Anunoby, Brunson, Deuce McBride, who, by the way, I guess is just not playing tonight. It's just not playing tonight. Just fine. I'm fine with that. Got to give these guys a certain amount of rest. Tonight, it's McBride getting rest. It's also going to give the opportunity to a guy like Kolek to insert himself. Be the leader off the bench. And I'm being genuinely honest here. I think when Tyler Kolek came to the game, that's when the bench unit kind of got themselves together. I think that's when the bench unit really got themselves together. I really, really like Kolek off the bench. I'm not saying that just to, me. I love the rookies. I will always hype up the rookies. That will forever be my Achilles heel as an analyst, as a person who talks about basketball on the internet. Not really an analyst. I'm just a guy who has a microphone, who speaks into a camera, and people listen to him. But that's forever going to be my Achilles heel. I love the young guys. I love the young kids, man. Don't take that clip out of context. I just, I appreciate watching the rookies kind of figure it out as the season goes on. Forever and always will. Like, Tyler Kolek's going to be my favorite player on the team this year, almost solely for the fact that he's a good rookie. I'm going to be rooting for him. I'm always going to root for the rookies. Rooted for RJ, rooted for Quick, rooted for Obi, rooted for Deuce, right? Favorite player on the team right now is Tyler Kolek. What can I say? I mean, it's Mitchell Robinson. It will forever and always be Mitchell Robinson. You guys know me. Until the day that he's not wearing orange and blue, which is going to be a sad day. It's going to be a sad day. Mark said, love the sound effects. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, we got a lot of stuff going on this thing. So, quick announcement. It's got nothing to do with you guys. It's got everything to do with me. But I'm making a new desk. So, the stream will look slightly different once the season starts and I get the desk fully installed and whatnot. It'll look a little different. But the reason why I bring that up is because right now my audio interface is all the way over here down here. And then eventually when I get the desk set up, it should be like right here. So I can like come over here and do what I gotta do. But as of right now, I gotta come all the way over here. I mean, we got a bunch of stuff. Right? We could have some fun. I got, someone requested that I get the soundboard set up. I finally got the soundboard set up. Right? You know what I mean? We got a bunch of stuff. We could also do this. We could also do this.
Right? If we really want to get crazy, we could do this. we could start making things real funky around here. That's entirely up to you guys. Entirely up to you guys.
Right? And I like to keep it family friendly, so we had to include this. One of y'all make me mad, and I'm just gonna be like, you mother. Oh man. Yeah, we got a bunch of things. We got this.
Yes, right? You can be the chipmunks. If y'all prefer to this, I can be the chipmunk. I can be a chipmunk. For you guys. Said do the Darth Vader voice. I don't think I have the Darth Vader voice on here. I
do have
this. That's not the Darth Vader voice, but I think that's as close as I'm gonna get.
But again, that stuff will be much better integrated eventually when I have things kind of set up. As of right now, the only place I can kind of put it is all the way over there, which is not great because I got to come all the way over here pretty much off camera, bend over, it's all the way down here. So eventually that stuff will be hooked up properly where we could have more fun with it. I could probably integrate it more into the chat and have you guys see. Some of y'all I don't trust in the chat though, because y'all, it's going to be an important moment. It's going to be the end of a game, and it's going to be a game winner. And I'm going to want to turn that game winner into a clip. And someone's going to put in a request to change my voice to the chipmunk voice. And then unbeknownst to me, my voice is going to be a chipmunk voice for the fourth quarter. So. Krim said they sell desks in stores now. No, Krims, I have to make things difficult. I have to make my own desk from scratch. I will show you guys upon its completion. If you're curious, so far, I spent about $1,500 out of my own pocket to create this desk. But you'll see why. It's dope. It's a live edge piece of slab wood. And Robert Pierre, welcome to the Chefy Crew, big dog. Appreciate you, Robert. No, that's not Robert, that's Rodalbert. Rodalbert. Appreciate you, Rodal. Welcome, big dog. Pierre Paul. Can I call you Pierre? Appreciate you, Pierre. And then Krims with a super chat. Krims, big dog. Come on, man. He's spending too much money on me tonight, big dog. Don't forget to congratulate Mark. Mark. Hey, Mark. I don't know what I'm supposed to be congratulating you on, but congratulations. Whatever you did, I'm sure it's worthy of being congratulated upon. And I wish you well in your future endeavors. And whatever I'm congratulating you about, I hope it was all worth it and that you have a good time. Shout out to Mark and shout out to Krims. Krims is over here being an insane person tonight. Appreciate you. It was just a preseason game. Save it for the regular season. MBM said stun button as well for the trolls. Yes, yes. I mean, normally I just hit the black button. If there's somebody in the chat being a troll and making the experience bad for everybody involved, including myself, if you get on my nerves in a way that's like you're being mean to people, I will just get you out. I don't need your view. I will stream to 5 people. I don't care. Mark, following right behind Crims with another super chat. He said, here's to a great season and the Mets. Yes, absolutely, Mark. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. You want to talk about congratulations? Here's Mark. Shout out to Mark, big dog. Appreciate you, big dog. Now you're going to stay up on subscriber TV for a while now, big dog. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. I'm also going to experiment with what's going on over there. I might put the chat over there, and then super chats will go over it and whatnot. But for now, Nick Yak, what's up, Yak? First time I'm seeing you this season. Happy to see you again. Happy to have you back. Krim said Mark is Teacher of the Year. Oh, snap, Mark. Teacher of the Year. That's a high honor right there. El Tigre, what's up, El Tigre? Happy to see you back. We're here at halftime of this terrible Wizards team as the Knicks started to turn on the Jets to end the first half there. Went up by 15. We'll see if the starters come out in the second half. I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. But getting back to what Yak said, where he said, I love the kid Hugporty. I hope he gets more minutes second half over Sims. I agree with you, Sim. I agree with you, Yak. When we saw him earlier in the first half, I don't know if you were here or not, but when he was in the game early in the first half, I said, hold on, he's real active. He's really active. I mean, just watching him, if you just sit back and you just watch him, he is constantly moving around, setting screens on any moving body around him. He's like, I'll set a screen for you. You want me to screen up here? Yup. And I'm going to roll to the basket, and I'm going to crash the glass. Oh, let me hustle back on defense. Let me contest the... He's just hustling his butt off. And it's something... I don't want to say Sims doesn't hustle, because he does indeed hustle, but I really like Hugporty. I agree with you. That's kind of where I'll put it. But if you really want to, Tyler Kolek has to be part of the rotation come the season. He will eventually usurp campaign in the rotation. He will 100%. That will 100% happen to me. It may not be to start the season. Tibbs may say, hey, let's give the rookie a little bit more time to adjust to NBA life. We don't want to throw him out there in the fire against the Boston Celtics of all teams in game 1 of the season on national television. So he may cool off a little bit and say like, okay, we'll work Kolek in slowly. But my opinion, he's going to outwork campaign and get into that rotation. Campaign towards the end of his career, Tyler Kolek just beginning it. And he's already proving to be, to me, a better team leader as a point guard. When he came to the game in that second quarter, completely changed the way the team was functioning. They couldn't score. They weren't very organized. They weren't unorganized. Campaign's a good enough point guard. They weren't unorganized. But once Tyler Kolek went out there, it was like, oh, now everybody's in the right place. I really like Kolek, and I think he's really going to play an important part for this team at some point. Maybe not right away, but at some point he's going to be a part of this rotation. Come hella high water, we will make sure he's there. Grim said, I found this credit card outside at the gas station today, so I figured I would use it. Hey, man, as long as it's not your money, right? I don't want you spending your money, big dog. Save your money. Susan said, yeah, I see you're right. Sims may end up being suspect. Yeah. Listen, man, with Precious, listen, I'd rather have Precious Achiuwa over Sims. And at this point, it's debatable. I might rather have Hugporty over Sims. Now, we got to see a little bit more. It is the Washington Wizards, and at this point, they may as well be the Washington Generals. They're so awful. They're so bereft of talent. It's like, what is what do we even have to watch here? We're watching Jonas Valanciunas, a front court of Jonas Valanciunas and Alex Sarr go up against Karl-Anthony Towns and OG Anunoby. Like, it's a bit embarrassing at certain points. Yeah, I said Kolek and Hug Porty, great additions for sure. Yeah, I mean, they hit. They hit. I'm really interested to see Pacom Dallier, which was their first round pick this year. He was like the first or second youngest player in the draft, I believe. And he's definitely not going to be a part of the rotation this year. I don't think there's almost any chance he's a part of the rotation. He's just too young, too raw. It's not going to be there. He's definitely going to be with the Westchester Knicks majority of the year, if not the whole year. But I want to see him in preseason. I want to see him, around NBA talent where he can just kind of slide in and do some of the extra stuff, because I really liked his energy and effort in the summer league. But here in a situation where maybe he's got Bridges on one side and Shamet on another side and Kolek and Payne out there to kind of shield and insulate him a little bit at 6'8", big, strong kid, long, guy who works hard by all accounts. I mean, he could have been a draft and stash kind of guy and was like, no, I'm going to the NBA. I want to go be with the best. I want to go play against the best. And it's like, cool. Yeah, let's do it. MBM said, love Sims, sorry. You can love Sims. That's fine. I'm not even necessarily saying that he's a bad player. He does some good things for us. The issue is that overall, he's very limited. And not to say that other players aren't limited in comparison to him. It's just more like there are times he's too big and too strong and too athletic to not be more impactful than he is. You know what I mean? There were times during his rookie year where we would watch him and we'd be like, okay, he's good. Once he figures NBA defenses out and improves and it gets better, he's going to be a real backup big, a real rotation player in this league. And that just hasn't really come to fruition. He hasn't really improved since his rookie year all that much. So that's kind of, I think, the biggest issue with him. And if you're getting to a point where a player's just been stagnant this whole time, at what point do you move on? Especially when it's a guy who's on the fringe of your rotation. He's not even a rotation player for you, really. Precious Achiuwa will definitely play ahead of him. And we'll see if Hug Porty maybe, he maybe plays ahead of him. So the starting unit will come back out to start the second half. Nice. This is something we did not see in the last game. So we'll see a little bit more of our guys. They really turned it on at the end of that second quarter there to take a 15-point lead. See how they come out. Soon said Jonas wept when he said he was going to the no-spell Wizards. He signed with them willingly in the offseason. He didn't get traded there. He signed willingly with the Wizards. I mean, they offered him probably the most amount of money. Here he is backing down Towns to start the second half, and a little fall-away baseline baby jumper from Valanciunas to open up the second half of the game, and Brunson's going to walk it down against Coulibaly here. Brunson has it up top, gets it over to Bridges, hands it back to Brunson. Brunson back to Bridges. He's got a lane to the basket, kicks in the corner to Hart. Up top, Karl-Anthony Towns wide open, knocked it down to start the half. Oh, off the back rim. Towns, I'm rooting for you, big dog, but you have made one basket and 0 jump shots. He's got to be 0 for 4. And Jonas Valanciunas gets called for an offensive foul trying to post up Towns. He not going to be soft out there. for all the talk of how soft Karl-Anthony Towns is, getting down and dirty with Jonas right now in the post. MBM said he needs more reps. They would have moved on from him already if they didn't see something. I mean, there's really no reason not to. He's never been a permanent fixture of their rotation, so they don't have to move on from him. He's making cheap money. He's a live body. This is kind of his opportunity to take the backup center spots, and he hasn't at all. As Sarr cuts back door to Anunoby and throws it down, Anunoby falling asleep a little bit as the Wizards clawing back in. They're down 11 right now. About 10:40 to go here in the third quarter, start of the second half here. Towns has it in the high post, gets it back to Brunson. Brunson pump fakes, driving to his right, stepping back, pump fakes again, steps through, kicks it in the corner to Josh. Extra pass, Mikal wide open for 3, knock it down. There we go. The ball movement was spectacular, and also the footwork. I mean, I'm just so used to it at this time. But if this were like 2 years ago and it was Brunson's first season, I mean, the way he stepped back and he pump fake and then he stepped through and then he went up for the layup and then the last second kicked it in the corner. I mean, it's just, come on. And then another offensive foul on the Wizards. Ball going back to the Knicks, currently up 14. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. I mean, this is what you want. Options everywhere, shooters everywhere. Gotta love it. D-Ras, what's up, D-Ras? After haircut, Sibs will be fine. Come on, dog. Towns hands it off to Bridges. Bridges gets caught in the air, leaves it off for Towns at the last second. Little flip shot on the paint. Can't get it to go halfway down, but it pops out. Towns, big dog, you're killing me. I know you're just warming up here. Your first game in the Garden in a Knicks jersey, I get it. But man, dude, you gotta knock some of these down. Just some of them. It don't gotta be all of them, just some of them. It's Brunson bringing it down, driving to his left, gets the foul call, throws it over the basket against Koulibaly. Koulibaly just being too physical. Too physical. Big Taz said, I'm not worried about Cat. Oh, I'm not worried about him at all. I just want to see some entertaining basketball. I need him to make some shots. This is, if I'm being honest, this isn't a very entertaining game. This is a bad Washington Wizards team. This is a Knicks team that's kind of going through the motions, trying to build some chemistry. And Towns is getting wide open looks. He's going to knock them down. He's going to shoot 50% from the field. He's going to shoot 40% from three. He's going to shoot 90% from the line. He's going to be an extremely efficient player. It's just not happening right now in this preseason game, you know? MBM said, Towns building a house with all them bricks, townhouse. Yeah, he is, man. He's jacking them up right now, and he can't hit anything. It is one of those nights for him, which is, I'm upset for him because this is his Garden debut in a Knicks jersey. It's supposed to be like a special night. I know it's preseason. It's not like the official thing. The special night will come in the regular season, but you want to play well the first time you're there in the Garden as a home player. You want to play well. And he has not played well tonight. Soon said the Wizards got me yawning. Yeah, I mean, I'm fighting it a little bit too. I'm fighting it. And then they call a travel on Jordan Poole, who he dribbled it and then just did a whole lot of this. And then trying to throw it over to his teammate. Oh, this Wizards team, man. This Wizards team. 9:30 to go. Brunson directing traffic. He's bringing it down. We never even went through the box score. I mean, it doesn't even really matter. Bridges over to Anunoby. Anunoby driving it down. Oh, Euro steps down the lane and just lost it. Ball got knocked out of his hands, and then he couldn't hold on to it. And the ball's going to go back to the Wizards. Yak said, move Cat to the 4. We're too small with OG playing the 4. Possibly. When Mitchell Robinson comes back healthy, we'll see what Tom Thibodeau elects to do. I'm sure there will be lineups where he and Mitch, should Mitchell Robinson remain with the team past the trade deadline, where Cat and Mitch share the floor together, considering Cat, got used to playing with a rim protector and Gobert. He'll get used to it. Anunoby pump fakes from 3, gets it into Towns. Towns, show me something. Back up top, Anunoby, he settles for a deep 3. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. Long rebound. And here come the Wizards. We'll see some Cat at the 4, but I think primarily they want him playing 5, and I think to get the best out of him, he's got to play the 5. But you'll see him slide down a little bit in the depth chart once Mitchell Robinson comes back if they keep him. They get into the Towns in the post against Valanciunas. He's going to back him down on the right wing, on the right block. Stops, turns over the left shoulder, misses it, gets his own offensive rebound, and then gets fouled by Koulibaly. Koulibaly's out there hacking and whacking, picking up a ton of fouls. 8:30 left to go. Ricardo, what's up, Ricardo? Guess who's back? Glad to see you guys again. Sorry I was late. Never late, man. Never late. Appreciate you. Just coming by to hang out. Happy to see you again. Yak said Wiz going for 20-plus turnovers. Yeah, I mean, it's rough. It really is rough to watch. If the Knicks could hit an open shot tonight, I mean, everybody's missing open shots. OG, Cat, to start the game, Bridges missed some open shots. If the Knicks could hit open shots, they would be up by like 25-30 right now. They're up, what right now is Towns, hit both free throws. They're up 16 right now. They would definitely be up by like 25 plus. Poole bringing it down, 61-45, 8:30 to go here in the game. Valanciunas in the corner to Sarr. Sarr driving to his left. Extra pass from Poole. Over to Coulibaly, driving it down, gets to the paint, reverse layup with the right hand. Can't get it to go, but he did get fouled. He got smacked in the head accidentally by OG Anunoby. He's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. 8:17 to go here in the third. MBM said, glad we're not watching. I mean, you're not missing anything, watch-wise. You're not missing anything. I'll tell you what, it's not the Charlotte Hornets. At least the Charlotte Hornets were fun. At least they were fun. LaMelo, Brandon Miller, Nick Richards was fun. They're still missing Mark Williams, who's out with the injury. Like, they've got a fun young roster. This Wizards team, definitely not that. Definitely not that. Coulibaly knocks down both of his free throws. And JB's going to bring it down. Both teams still remain with their starting lineups. We're 4 minutes into the second half here. Brunson, we'll see how long the starters play. I assume this will be their only stint of the second half, but we'll see. Tom Thibodeau can be seen as the psycho. Brunson got it knocked out of his hands. It's out of bounds. It's going to remain with the Knicks. Good defense from Coulibaly there. Brunson's taken him to school a couple of times, but Coulibaly stood his ground there. Good defense from him. Yak said, yes, Mitch must start at center to have a huge team, or trade doesn't make sense. OG is too small to play the power forward. I don't think he's too small to play power forward. He's like legit 6'8", 6'9"-ish almost with long arms, and he's built. He's incredibly strong as Towns. Ball halfway down on his three, and it just pops out. He continues to struggle to shoot the ball. Coulibaly driving it down, pump fakes, kicks it out. Sarr for a three on the right wing, and he knocks it down. I mean, it's crazy. The rookie Sarr knocking down all kinds of threes tonight, and Karl-Anthony Towns, one of the best shooting bigs in the league, can't knock down any three so far. Nightmare game for him. I don't think Anunoby's too small to play the four at all. I mean, if you look at Philly, they got Caleb Martin playing the four. That's just what the league is now. And I don't think you want Towns playing primarily at power forward either. He can play some power forward when Mitch comes back, but you want him primarily at your center to take full advantage of him. As Valanciunas misses a pull-up three in transition over to Bridges. Bridges over to Towns. Towns is going to go up, and he's going to miss the layup, but gets fouled by Valanciunas. Towns, we got to knock some of these shots down, big dog. We got to knock some of these down, big dog. I know it's preseason. You don't want to go, like, fully to the basket and throw down and over a guy and like, I'm great. I get it. I'm also not doing a good job of keeping track of the score right now. It is 63-50. Oh, my goodness. Where am I at? Towns at the foul line for 2 free throws. Mark said, tickets are cheaper in D.C. Come on down to 95. We can meet up. I mean, I think the Knicks tickets are the most expensive tickets in the league right now. So, they're going to be cheaper everywhere. Town knocked down his first free throw because that's what he does. Knocks down free throws. Got one more coming. Knocks it down. There you go. MBM, appreciate you, big dog. Hope to see you more. Nick Yak said the French kid looks good on the Wizards. Yeah, Coulibaly, he's good. He had a good rookie year. With how bad they're going to be, as Towns, good defense, kickball violation, kicks it out of bounds, presenting the backdoor pass. The Wizards are going to be super bad, so we're going to see, if you're a Wizards fan, you're going to see a lot of Coulibaly handling the ball, figuring out the offense. It's going to look ugly, but you could tell the potential. Also, Alex Sarr, you might be talking about Alex Sarr, right? Sarr's French, isn't he? He's having a good night tonight. Definitely he's going to have, like every rookie, he's going to be really good, and then he's going to be awful. But he's super volatile with his play. Yak said we will disagree with Cat playing center over power forward all year. Depends on his defense. Cat, the best years of his career came when he played center. He took a back seat the last year and a half when Rudy Gobert came over because you're not paying Rudy Gobert $50 million to come off the bench for Karl-Anthony Towns, and you're not paying Karl-Anthony Towns $50 million to come off the bench for Rudy Gobert. So you had to play them together. And I tip my cap to Karl-Anthony Towns. He is not a 4. He is a 7-1 center. He's played center since probably high school as being the biggest guy on the court. Played center in college, played center the moment he got drafted by the Timberwolves. He's always been a center. The last year and a half, he played power forward because of Rudy Gobert. I'm sticking with him at center. But like I said, because of that experience that he had in Minnesota the last couple of years, last year and a half, I should say, you have the opportunity to maybe size him down with Mitchell Robinson. Like I said, should he stay on the team? There are rumors flying around of him being the next guy on the chopping block for this team to kind of get more depth. We'll see. But I think Towns can thrive at center and at power forward. He's just going to be better utilized and weaponized at center. He's having a bad game tonight. Let's go through the box score as I throw my mic across the room. That's a crazy comment, Crims. You're not even going to catch me on camera saying it. Yak said Ball ran a layup line and now Poole on Cat. I mean, Poole hasn't been very good tonight either. And LaMelo's going to do that to a lot of players in the league, but also it's preseason. This guy just got traded like a week or two ago, right? Was when the trade was made official. So, like, give him time to learn the defense and learn his teammates' defensive tendencies and whatnot. Give it time. I'm definitely not going to be like, oh, it doesn't work because LaMelo Ball in the first preseason game after Karl-Anthony Towns was officially a Knick for a week got to the basket a lot. Like, give it a little bit of time. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I see where you're coming from, but, like, come on. I said let's go through the box score, and then I didn't pull it up. All right. Oh, well, we're back in it. We're going to have to wait another second. And out of the timeout, is it a turnover? No, it's going to remain with the Wizards. 65-50. Chris said, nobody? Nah, man. Not on camera, big dog. Not on camera. Kuzma out of the corner for three. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. And foul on the floor on Cat. Battling with Valanciunas for that rebound. Yak said, I lost Rando and Dante. Please don't take Mitch or McBride away from me. I'm with you, Yak. I'm with you. I mean, look, they took RJ and Quick away from me. If they take my favorite player, Mitchell Robinson, who's been my favorite player for like 6-7 years now, it's going to be rough. It's going to be a rough week for me. As Poole misses a pull-up three, Towns with the rebound. He goes Brunson pushing the other way. Josh Hart sets a good, strong screen. He gets Jordan Poole switched on to him. He's coming to his left off the Towns screen. Euro steps down the lane. And inside, ooh, beautiful inside pass to Towns. Towns gets an easy layup out of it. My goodness. Kuzma driving to his left. Kicks it over to Sarr. They leave him wide open for a three in the left wing. Can't get it to go. Anunoby clears with a rebound. 6 minutes to go. Towns up top. Driving to his right. Putting his head down. Getting all the way to the basket. Flips it up. Can't get it to go. And a foul on Valanciunas. Towns going to go back to the free throw line. Hey, man. He's fighting his way to the line. Yak said last time Cat started at center, the Wolves were 28 defending the rim. Yeah, and that team was bad. It was a bad team. And they also had, fluctuation in the coaching staff and their front office. Like, that was not a good organization. But look, I've never been a Towns fan. I have to defend him now. I have no other choice. He's wearing a Knicks uniform. I've never been a Towns fan, but now I have to defend everything Karl-Anthony Towns because he's going to be a Knick for at least 4 or 5 years now. So I will be defending him as if he's my favorite player of all time, even though I've never liked this game. But here we are. as he splits a pair of free throws. 68-50, under 6 minutes to go. Koulibaly has it up top, driving to his right, around the Valanciunas screen, gets down the lane, puts up a floater, hits the back of the rim, it gets a nice friendly bounce, and he gets it to go. Jalen Brunson bringing it down. Full court pressure from Koulibaly. It's not a great idea when you got this amount of talent here. Brunson has it up top. Jab step, coming to his right. Over to Towns, and Towns, easy lay with the left hand. The pick and roll from Brunson and Cat is going to be dangerous. All season it's going to be dangerous. Jordan Poole dribbling to his left, gets to the foul line, pull-up jumper, can't get it to go. Towns with the rebound. Here comes Josh Hart. 70-52. Forgot to count that layup. And here's Brunson driving it down, gets the backdoor cut from Josh Hart. Can't get the layup to go, but he does get the foul call. It's a layup line right now for the Knicks. Brunson going to go to the free throw line, trying to push the lead to 20. And they can't even hit any shots. The Wizards are just that bad. Susan said, my eyes are winning this one. The Wizards got me in a spell. Yes, they do. This is rough. This is a rough game. Krim said, Moses Brown update, please. They signed Moses Brown to an Exhibit 10 contract. Was it an Exhibit 10 or Exhibit 9? They signed Moses Brown to, like, a tryout contract. We'll see what happens with that. I doubt he ever even suits up for the Knicks. Not going to lie. Soon said Moses Brown will probably be ready for next season. Yeah, I don't think he's even gonna suit up for the Knicks and get onto the court for the Knicks. You know, unless Tom Thibodeau decides to sit all the starters in one of these preseason games and just give a bunch of end of the bench guys an opportunity to play and showcase their skills, we'll see. But said, but really, nobody? No, Crims. Not the time or place, big dog. Yeah, I said I'm rooting as a Knicks fan, but I think he's better at power forward, especially defensively. I think he's definitely better offensively as a center. And I don't know what the numbers say about him defensively as a center versus a power forward, but it's tough to look at him defensively as a power forward when he was playing alongside the best rim protecting big of this generation in Rudy Gobert. Like, I think almost anybody would look good at power forward next to Gobert. You know, I didn't really love him chasing around. Like, let's say he was on another team playing. Let's say he was on Minnesota playing the Knicks and Anunoby was the power forward. Like, I wouldn't really like him having to chase Anunoby around screens, in the corner, spacing the floor. Like, I wouldn't. It's not how I would want to use Towns. You know, he looked good in the Denver series defensively, mostly because his primary defensive assignment was either Jokic with Rudy Gobert standing under the basket saying, like, go ahead, try it. Or it was against, it was guarding Aaron Gordon, and he could just help off of Aaron Gordon because he's not really a threat unless he's cut to the basket. So it's tough to sort of really analyze Towns and his defensive qualities as a power forward if you take him away from the best rim protecting big outside of Wembanyama. So Mark, appreciate you, big dog. Can't wait for the Knicks basketball. Have a great evening. Let's go Mets. See y'all soon. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I hope we get a Subway Series World Series. A Subway World Series. That'd be incredible. When was the last time that happened? 2000? 2001? I don't remember when that was. I was too young. Brunson knocks down both of his free throws coming out of the timeout. And we got 5 minutes left to go in this third quarter, and then we got 12 minutes of basketball, and then we can get out of here. Kolek with a straightaway three off a screen. Can't get it to go. Long rebound finds its way out to the rookie George. George now settles for a deep three, and he knocks it down. The Wizards just hanging around. I mean, look, I don't think the score of this game really matters in the sense that both teams are really trying to win this one. I think they're just trying to see some stuff, build some chemistries. Brunson driving it down off the Towns screen, leaves it off for Towns. Towns backs up, jab step, now puts up a three, and he finally gets one to go, folks. Bang, bang, finally. Karl-Anthony Towns, he's got a big old smile on his face. Finally hit one. Poole driving it down, out to Kispert. Kispert driving it down, puts up a floater, gets it to go. Knicks not doing a good job of keeping them out of the paint, allowing straight line drives. First by Poole, then by Kispert there. Brunson now bringing it down. Being guarded by the rookie. What are you doing, Wizards coach? I don't even know who the Wizards coach is. What are you doing, though? Brunson coming to his right off a Towns screen, feeds it over to Towns. Towns scoop layup. Ooh, can't get the finger roll finish to go. Hung on the rim, but fell off. But Towns going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. 3:51, just under 4 minutes to go here in the third. We're winding down the game. Krim said, I was worried when the Knicks were down 18-3. Were they ever down 18-3? No. They were up. They were up like 12-3. 16-4 or something like that. Big Taz said, my goodness, the Knicks look dangerous. That Brunson Cat pick and roll, that's going to get so dangerous as the year goes on. Incredibly dangerous as the season goes on. Like, they're going to learn how to run that pick and roll into the ground, and it's going to be glorious because just as teams start to adjust, then the Knicks will start to adjust. And Towns, by the way, just not shooting it well at all, just calmly walks into a 20-10 game. We'll go through the box score at the next timeout. The next dead ball situation. Bub Carrington's in the game, bringing it down. He's going to be picked up by Brunson. Over to Kispert. He's going to be chased around by Bridges. Over to the rookie George, guarded by Anunoby, coming to his right off of a Rashawn Holmes screen. Oh, and Towns. Oh, there you go. There's your rim protection, Yak. Coming up with the weak side block. Leaves it off for Anunoby in transition for a three. Can't get it to go. And here come the Wizards clearing after the rebound. Bringing it down. Knicks do a good job getting back on defense. Brunson stays in front of Kispert and he throws it away. Hit a head over to Bridges. And an easy breakaway dunk. We're going to see a lot of that this year. A lot of easy breakaway dunks for the Knicks this year. Their defense causing turnovers. And yet another one. Bridges picks up the loose ball. He's bringing it down. Leaves it off for Josh Hart. Josh Hart pump fake, steps back. Now puts up a three. Well short. Josh, my guy, I'm going to need you to knock down some of these shots, big dog. Under 3 minutes to go. At least the NBA action's picking up here. Campaign is at the scorer's table getting ready to check in, presumably for Brunson. Bridges came up with another steal and then gets tripped up by Carrington. Mikal Bridges causing havoc out there on the perimeter. Just what you love to see. Mikal Bridges kind of taking over a little bit. Just a little bit. They are in the bonus, so Bridges is at the foul line, and he misses the first free throw. We're not starting this. We're not doing this. We are not doing this. This Knicks team is primed to be an excellent free throw shooting team. Precious Achiuwa also checks in, I think, for Anunoby. Brunson sits down. That's the last time we'll see him tonight, I assume. Bridges does knock down the second one. Thank you. We'll take it. It is 80-57. Timer ticked down too far. Bub Carrington gets to the foul line. Little pull-up jumper. Can't get it to go. Rashawn Holmes offensive rebound. Anunoby with the block. And Achiuwa clears with the rebound. There you go, OG. There you go. Here comes Campaign. Left side of the court. Almost threw it away, but Towns has it. Whips a pass over to nobody. The Wizards tip it out of bounds. Tried to make its way to Precious Achiuwa. Towns getting a little too fancy with that one. Yak said 23 turnovers still in the third. Yeah, this is a bad basketball team, the Wizards. Towns has it up top. Feeds Anunoby come to the basket, and he gets fouled. He's going to go to the foul line. These Wizards, man, they hack and whack all game long, sending the Knicks to the foul line over and over and over again. Knicks will be 2025 and 2026 champs. He said 66-16 record this season. That is an insane record. That's an insane record. I'm not going to say you're wrong. But 66 wins is crazy. People feel weird predicting 54 wins. And you went 12 wins above that. Anunoby misses a free throw. We're not doing this, Knicks. Make your free throws. You're all good free throw shooters who are out there. We're not doing this. Student said, must pay the toll when you come across the bridges. True. Got to give up an offering. Anunoby does knock down the second free throw. Shamit is at the scorer's table getting ready to check in. Alex Sarr has it up top. Gets it over to, I don't know who that is, I'm not going to lie. Drives it to the basket, though. Anunoby, good rim defense. Can't get it to go over him, and he clears with the rebound. Here comes Campaign. Leaves it off for Towns. Towns catches, driving to his left. All the way down. Gets blocked by Sarr. Towns looking for a foul, but good defense from the rookie Sarr. Here come the Wizards coming the other way. And I believe that's a blocking foul? Charge? It's a charge. There you go. I still don't know who this young man is who charged into Campaign. Good defense from Campaign to get back on defense and take the charge. Took it right in the chest. It's a preseason game. But he is fighting for minutes now that Tyler Kolek kind of has arrived. He said, I'm here. Not going to put me back in the corner. The Wizards have 24 turnovers. The Knicks have 5. My goodness. Bridges gets it over to Towns. He puts up the 3, comes up short. Achua fighting for the rebound. Can't keep it, though. Here comes the rookie George for the Wizards, bringing it down. Dancing with it. Bridges is going to pick him up, driving to his left. Stops, kicks it out. Sarr trying to come up with the block and 3. Can't get it to go. Out of bounds by Kispert. Ball will go back to the Knicks. 1:16 to go. And we're almost out of the third quarter of doom. Trying to get to that fourth quarter. We'd have 12 minutes left to go. And then we can get out of here. We can wash our eyes from this terrible Wizards team. Towns has it up top, leaves it off for Shamit. Shamit over to Achua. Achua with the rookie Carrington, the guard on him. Carrington's a big guard, but still a rookie. Gives it up to Towns. Towns up top. Tries to feed Bridges, come back door. He can't hold on to it. It's going to be out of bounds on Bridges. Not a great pass from Towns. Trying to force it a little bit. The ball will go back to the Wizards with under a minute to go. 54 seconds exactly. AP, what's up, AP? Too bad about Rokas. Yeah, he actually, ironically, would be great for this team. They could use a backup point guard instead of Payne. They could use Rokas. They didn't need him at the time when he signed the contract with Partizan, but need them now. They could use him now. Campaign driving it down, pulling it back, puts up the 3, looking for a 2-for-1 opportunity, and he knocks it down. Okay, Campaign. He told me to shut up. So what do you know? 84-57. Carrington, Kispert driving it down. They call a foul on Towns. Don't love that foul call, but I could see it. Towns moving laterally. 25 seconds left in the quarter. AP said, let's go Mets. Yes, we've been celebrating the Mets all night. Even giving them a round of applause for the Mets. One more time. One more time for the Mets. We might do it a couple more times after. Maybe not one more time, but we're going to do it all night. Because it really, really is a special thing what they've been pulling off. Not pulled off, but what they have continued to pull off as their season continues. Their season continues. Kispert goes 2 for 2 with the foul line. Campaign gonna bring it down with the shot clock turned off. Game clock winding down. Oh, my game clock's off already. Campaign's gonna hold it for what should be the final shot of the quarter. This is how you do it, Wizards. The Wizards previously before shot it way too early, gave the Knicks and missed it, and gave the Knicks an opportunity. Payne driving it down now, puts a high floater off glass, can't get it to go, but Karl-Anthony Towns right there for the offensive rebound and put back. Wizards hit ahead, and Precious Achua blocks the shot out of bounds at the buzzer from the Wizards. Can't even get the shot off in time. All right. let's go through the box score. Let's go through the box score, why don't we? We must first assume position. It is one of those games. One of those games indeed. Right? Where we could just kick our feet up. Oh, wait. We got to go through the box score. We got to go through the box score. It's only right. We've been holding out on that all game. Let's see where everyone, because I don't think our starters are going to play in the fourth quarter here. Let's see where everyone kind of stacked up to end. Let's reload the page. Yankees and Royals are tied 2-2, by the way. All right. Knicks Wizards. End of the third quarter. 86-59. Is that what my score is? Yes, it is. Just making sure we got everything right. Anyway, skip the Wizards. Let's go right down to the Knicks. Mikal Bridges with 16 points, 6 for 11 from the field, 5 boards. OG Anunoby, 5 points, 3 boards, 2 for 9 from the field. The Knicks couldn't buy a basket from 3. OG was 0 for 4, Bridges was 1 for 4. Towns is 1 for 7. He's 6 for 19 from the field. Not a good shooting game at all, but yet he is tied for the leading scorer with 23 points, tied with Jalen Brunson, of course, who was 7 for 10. He had a good game tonight. 23 points, 3 boards, 3 assists. Karl-Anthony Towns to go with his 23 points, 12 boards, 2 assists. Also has 4 fouls. Josh Hart, 0s across the board, but he does have 6 boards and 5 assists. That's kind of what they want Josh Hart to do in this starting lineup. Just feed Bridges, Anunoby, Towns, and Brunson. Just you may average 2 points this season, but you're going to get every rebound and you're going to make every pass. And then off the bench, Campaign scored, Hukporti scored, Kolek scored, Achua's gone to basket. But we're going to need a lot more of that here in the fourth quarter because I think the starters are done for the night. This has been an ugly, ugly game, by the way. It's not been all that entertaining. Towns looked ugly tonight. Couldn't buy a basket. Even Bridges and Anunoby struggled to shoot it. Josh Hart, 0 for 2 from 3. Only 2 shots he's taken. And the Wizards were just terrible. No real redeeming qualities in watching them tonight. All right, here we go. We're back into the fourth quarter. Let's wrap this one up for the night, and then we'll get ready for the next game. They get it over to Towns. Towns along the baseline knocks down a little baseline pull-up jumper. Okay, Towns, little face-up, pull-up baseline jumper. Appreciate that one. Bub Carrington bringing it down. Right wing over to Kispert. And he throws it away. Towns comes up with the steal. Saves it over to Shamit. Shamit bringing it down. Dribble pull-up 3 for Shamit. Way off on that one. Sar with the rebound. He gets a running start. Bringing it down on the right wing. Leaves it up top. Kispert, deep 3. Splashes it. I like Kispert a lot, man. Kispert would be good on the Knicks. I'm just saying. Knicks, call him up. Make an offer. Krim said 62-60. You guys are crazy. Even predicting 60 wins is crazy. Campaign misses a floater in the lane. Here comes Sar bringing it down. Towns is going to pick him up. And then they call a foul on Towns reaching in. Is that 5 fouls on Towns? Towns said, I'm trying not to play. I'm trying to get out of the preseason game. Although Karl-Anthony Towns does deal with foul trouble. But here he is checking out. That is probably the last time we'll see him tonight. Trying to see Pacom Darie get on the court, Tibbs. I'm just saying. Kolek and Hukporti have subbed in. Off the inbound, George, the rookie for the Wizards, gets all the way to the basket, lays it up and in. Bad defense from the Knicks. Campaign bringing it down. Has it up top, coming to his right, and they call it an off-ball foul on the Wizards. Trying to see something from Kolek and Hukporti. Show me something in these final 10 minutes of the game here. Come on. AP said, you got the Mets and the Liberty. Perhaps the Knicks would be a nice three-peat. True. You know the football teams aren't going to give you anything. Kolek goes all the way to the basket. Oh, Kolek, man. He's got to play, Tibbs. He has to play. This isn't regular rookie stuff that we're seeing here. Bub Carrington up top to Sar. Sar hands it off to George. George driving to his right, putting his head down, kicks it over to Carrington. And Carrington was standing out of bounds when he caught it. Ball going back to the Knicks. Approaching the 10-minute mark. We got to wrap this fourth quarter up, guys. Keep that clock running. Kolek bringing it down, has it on the right side, spins to his right. Pocket pass to Hukporty in the paint, puts up a little lefty floater, can't get it to go, fight for the rebound. And he's able to steal it away from Sarr. There you go, Hukporty. And then bullet pass out to Campaign, wide open for a 3 in the relocation, can't get it to go. And then Sarr finally clears with the rebound, but Hukporty with another steal. And Achua going all the way to the basket, and he can't get it. And Corey Kispert is just going to hold on to it. He's going to say, everybody get the hell out of here. I'm going to dribble it up. Hit a head pass as the Wizards jack up another 3, can't get it to go. This might turn into Summer League. And Kispert intentionally fouls, probably trying to get up out of this game. It's ugly. It's ugly out there. AP said, I want to say the Yankees too, but you can't root for Mets and the Yankees. I don't think you could root for either one of them, but I definitely, like, as a Yankee fan, I'm not rooting against the Mets. At all. Unless they're playing the Yankees, of course. Big task and the scoring looks so easy for the Knicks. I remember when it would look so difficult for the Knicks to score. Yeah. I mean, it's going to be a weird year because they are definitely, their roster leans more towards the offensive side of the ball, where the last handful of years it's definitely leading more defensive intensity, especially since the Anunoby trade. It was like, oh, okay, yeah, of course, they lean more defense. And then we traded for Bridges, and we were like, oh, we really lean defense. But then Hartenstein left. The news came out of Mitchell Robinson not going to be ready until at least December, January, which to me, I'm prepared for February because that's how that injury is going to work. But this year with Bridges and Brunson and Cat all in your starting lineup, like, that's an explosive offensive team. Like, they're going to get buckets. That's going to be the way they play. Big Taz said, why are the Wizards fouling? It was Corey Kispert who intentionally fouled. So he's probably like, Coach, get me out of the game. You know? So. AP said Kolek is fun to watch. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm always partial to the rookies. I'm always rooting for them to do well. I'm always rooting for them to be in the rotation because I love to watch rookies kind of figure it out as the season goes on and watch them literally develop in front of your face. So he's one of my favorite players on the team. With Mitchell Robinson out with an injury, he's probably my favorite player on the team. So yeah, I'm rooting for him to make the rotation. Right? Rooting for him to make the rotation, especially over Campaign, who I like Campaign. I don't know if I trust him. I don't know if I trust him come the regular season against real backup guards. AP said, it's still tough for me to get a read on what this team is. I think they're also trying to get a read on what the team is. They just made the trade for Towns. Like, it's going to take, it's going to bleed into the regular season. Like, Tom Thibodeau loves to wait until about the 20-game mark before making a big adjustment to his either lineup or rotations. And so, like, we're probably not going to see who this team really is before they really start to gel. And it's going to be around the 20-game mark. So like we've got some weeks. We've got some weeks, about a month and a half we have until we figure out like, oh, okay, this is what the team is. This is how they're going to look. This is how they're going to play. This is how they're going to function. Yak said, Hukporty getting burned when Sims made it means Tibbs sees we see and Hukporty is a backup center going forward. Yes. He may just be giving him an opportunity here. It's kind of what the having 5 preseason games is about. Like, give some of these guys opportunities to show what they can do. I don't know if he's out on Sims and on and in with Hukporty, but if Hukporty can play well, he's going to force his hands. Here he is defending the basket against Marvin Bagley. Good defense from Hukporty. Hit ahead pass to Kolek. Cross-court pass to Campaign in transition. Right wing 3. Campaign knocks it down. Okay, Campaign. Get buckets then. Good pass from Tyler Kolek too. Way to fill the lane from paint. Kolek defending George here. He's driving it down. Stops mid-range jumper off glass. Gets it to go. I mean, George is just a much taller player than Kolek. Banked in a little mid-range jumper there. Kolek driving it down, kicks it in the corner to Achua. Achua driving along the baseline. He's got the rookie George on him. He's got him in the post in the right baseline. Stops, turns, spins, goes up, gets blocked, gets it back, puts it up, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Who is that? Shamit keeping it alive. They're still keeping it alive. Kolek left wing for three, can't get it to go. The Kolek magic from the perimeter. The way he was in Charlotte, doesn't really have it so far tonight here against Washington. Bagley spins, left hand, flip shot, gets it to go. Used to be his go-to shot, but here he is playing in the fourth quarter of a meaningless preseason game in which his team is getting blown out. Got to feel for Bagley, man. How far they fall. Shamit, dribble pull-up mid-range jumper, can't get it to go, but a foul on Hukporty, little moving screen as Shamit was trying to dance around it. 8:20 to go here in the fourth quarter. 93-68. Bob Carrington bringing it down. Over to, is that Johnny Davis in the game? We haven't seen Johnny Davis all night. Where's Johnny Davis in the chat? Campaign guarding George, kicks it up top to Carrington. Kolek trying to chase him. Carrington fending him off with his body. Stops, pump fake inside. Tried to force it. Hukporty with the steal. There you go, Ariel Hukporty. Make a statement tonight. Kolek and Hukporty got to make statements here. Kolek driving it down. Wild pass. Finds its way to Hukporty. Gets it over to Achua. Back up top to Payne. Payne calling for a screen from Hukporty. Coming to his right off the screen. Dancing with it. Crosses back over to his left. Driving all the way down to the basket. Flips it high off the glass. Can't get it to go. Bagley clears with the rebound. It's a 5-on-4. His Campaign hit the floor. George is going to stop. Pump fake. Fly by defense from Kolek. And George can't get the three to go. Long rebound. Finds its way out to Carrington. Inside pass to a Wizards player. I don't know who that is. Here's George, the rookie, driving it in on Kolek. Foul, I believe, on the reach-in from on Achua. Or maybe it was a foul on Kolek. Either way, side out of bounds. Big Taz said Kolek always makes the good pass. Yeah, man, he's a real legit point guard, man. A real legit point guard. It is insane. George makes the first free throw. He's got one more coming. Carrington subs out. I don't know who's subbing in for the Wizards here. Let's see, maybe we could figure it out. We got Rashawn Holmes. We got Patrick Baldwin Jr. I forgot about him. And Julian Champagny, that's who that is. Johnny Davis just subbed in. He's only played 3 minutes. That sucks. He was the 10th overall pick, man. The Wizards missed their second free throw. Campaign has it up top, coming to his right off the Hukporty screen. Driving it all the way down. Floater in the lane, gets it to go. Campaign, getting buckets. Doing his thing, getting buckets. Knicks up 25, 95-70. 7 minutes to go. In the lane, throws it away. Hukporty, it was a terrible pass. Hukporty comes up with the steal, though. Hit ahead to Achua. Achua's going to come down in transition, leans in, flips it up with the left hand, out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Knicks, though. I believe that's Champagny with the chase down block. Krim said, who is Hukporty? Hukporty is the last pick in this last draft that the Knicks made. Literally the last pick in the draft, pick number 58. He's a big man from Germany, I believe. Kolek, beautiful inside pass to Achua. There was a foul called, though. So the basket doesn't count. 6:50 to go here in the fourth quarter. But Hukporty, he's a big man with potential. 22 years old. He's mobile. Moves his feet well. Good rebounder. Decent rim protector, but we'll see how he shows out, how he progresses and everything. Yeah, except the best defensive player in Australia League. Yes. He had a very, very good year in the Australia League. I believe he would have came out either last year or 2 years ago, but he suffered a meniscus tear or an ACL tear. He suffered an injury to his knee, which red flagged him when he tried to come over to the draft, which is why he ended up sliding to the last pick in the draft. But he lost a lot of athleticism because of that. But he's still a good player. He's got like a nice soft touch. lefty big, about 6'10", 6'11", moves around well, and he has good instincts. So we'll see how he progresses as a player. But I think he's shown enough to, at the very least, demand like real attention as a possible rotation big in the future. I could see him taking Sim's spot as like the break glass in case of emergency big as the season progresses. Yeah, I said I watched 2 hours of Hug 40 games, not just highlights. He will be a great addition. The surprise for most fans. Really. I really liked Hug 40. I watched mainly highlights and then a couple of like player breakdowns where people kind of like they dove deep into the games. I didn't watch full games of him because he was the last pick in the draft. As Shamet gets it off the inbounds, great play. Can't get it to go though. Fight for the rebound. Here come the Wizards pushing the other way. He's got a ton of potential. You know, he would have been drafted higher, but the injury history and being a bit out of shape kind of cost him, and which is why he fell in the draft the way he did. But he's got potential for sure. As Hug 40 cleared with the rebound there, here comes Shamet bringing it down, pulling it back out, has it on the left wing, coming to his right off the Hug 40 screen. They swing it over. Kolek has it, coming to his left, and he throws it away, almost threw it away. Shamet able to save it. Snaking his way up the Hug 40 screen. They swing it around. Kolek, right wing three. Rushed it, but he banks it in. Some Kolek magic. Banked it in. As the shot clock was winding down, they didn't have much of an option. Had to get it up there. And the Wizards good ball moving. They end up with an easy layup at the basket for Johnny Davis. 99-72. We're just waiting for this game to end. Past the halfway point, under 6 minutes to go. Campaign driving it down to his left, up top to Achua. Achua, quick crossover to his left, getting to the basket. A layup high off glass with the left hand, can't get it to go. It was way off. Terrible decision from Achua. Achua's not looking good out there, man. He's not looking good at all. Yak said I don't see any loss, like in his athleticism? Maybe. I definitely didn't watch him as close as you. I feel like the stuff I watched from him in the past, he just looked a little bit more athletic, quicker to the ball, able to move better. But I could be wrong. I mean, I don't watch full games, so. Krim said, I won't be surprised based on the last 2 minutes of info from Sheffy. I know a lot about a 40s. Yak said, show me out of shape. He was all over the way. He was out of shape. He was out of shape. He was very much out of shape in the preseason. He was huffing and puffing. I mean, not preseason, in the summer league. He was tired very quickly in the summer league, which tells me he was also out of shape for pre-draft workouts and stuff. Tyler Kolek driving it down, getting the foul. Going to the foul line for 2 free throws. Big Tess said, damn, did we steal Hug 42? Possibly. He's definitely got potential to be like a legit rotation big in the league almost right away. He's got some learning to do in the NBA game and whatnot. But he's got very good awareness. You know, even on the play previously where he came up with 2 steals after not being able to grab the offensive rebound, fighting for it, didn't grab it, and then came up with 2 steals to kind of secure the possession anyway. Like, he's got good defensive awareness. And he's got a nice soft touch offensively. Crims is very high on Hug 40, which I don't blame him. The Wizards have it on the left wing here. They got like end of the bench guys in right now. I don't know who these guys are, not gonna lie. I believe that's Champagne who hit the 3 though. It's 104-75. And I've not been keeping track of the Knicks score at all. It's 104. Shaman puts up a 3, splashes it. Beautiful. Love it. Love to see it. Am I off? It's 105. I am off. The Wizards, good ball movement. End up with a little jump shot in the lane. Get it to go down. Whew, we are at the tail end of this preseason game, huh? Kolek has it up top. 4:30 left to go. Sync our timer up. Kolek driving it down, puts up a floater, gets the floater to go. Good move from Kolek. Right? If there's somebody I'm super high on, it's definitely Tyler Kolek. Wizards driving it down, they swing it around. Over to Patrick Baldwin Jr. for 3, and he splashes the 3. This is definitely turned into a bit of a pickup game here. We were just kind of coming up and down, jacking up shots from each other, trying to get buckets here. As Shaman with a good pump fake and go, drives it all the way down to the basket, gets a layup out of it. Under 4 minutes to go. Woods is driving it down. There's a big man who's going to pump fake from 3, driving it in on hook 40. Stops, turns, spins, fades, leaves it off for Patrick Baldwin Jr. at the last second, but he misses the layup. Good box out from Payne. Hit ahead to Kolek. Kolek bringing it down. Cross-court pass to Shamit. Shamit inside the hook 40. Let's show me something. Show me something, hook 40. He's going to back him down, stops, turn, pump fake, step through, lays it up to the left hand, can't get it to go, but he does get the foul call. It was a nice solid post move there from hook 40. I love it. I love it. Krim said I was higher than Moses Brown, but now it's all about fourth. Yeah, I don't think Moses is gonna play for us. I think they may have just gotten him as a live body for maybe practice or something. Hook 40 misses the first free throw. He's got one more coming. Yeah, I said he just came from playing championship overseas. He had no break. Fair. Fair. He just looked really tired in Summer League. They got his stats up, 6'11", 246. So he's a big dude, man. He's a big dude. And he's light on his feet. He moves well. Splits a pair of free throws, misses the first, makes the second. 3:30 left to go. Precious Achua subs out. Is that Jacob Toppin looking to sub in right now? Okiki's in the game too. Patrick Baldwin Jr. with another 3. 109-83. Kolek bringing it down. Coming to his left. Has it on the left wing. Dancing with it. Spinning to his left. Going under the basket. No look past Okiki. They swing it over to Payne. Payne driving to his right up the pump fake. Leaves it off for aerial hook 40 for the easy two-handed jam. Good ball movement. Good player movement. Sets up for an easy layup. Hug Porty defending the basket here. Can't get to the shot as he allows the Wizards get to the basket for an easy layup. Kolek bringing it down. 111-85. Under 3 minutes to go. Okiki driving it down. Is that TJ Warren out there? TJ Warren is out there. Bubble Man. Shout out to Bubble Man. They kick it in the corner to Warren. Warren has it. Dancing with it. Stops. Puts up the mid-range jumper after taking a step in and knocks it down. Okay, TJ Warren. TJ Warren could sneakily make his way into the Knicks rotation if he kind of regains some of that scoring burst that he had back in the day before the injury started to pile up. Good job from the Wizards to probe into the paint and leave it off for the big man for an easy two-handed jam. Here comes Kolek bringing it down. 113-87. We're almost out of this one, guys. Approaching the 2-minute mark here. Okiki hands it off to Kolek. Kolek on the right wing puts up the 3. Comes up well short. Here come the Wizards pushing the other way. They don't have an advantage. The Knicks do a good job getting back on defense. Coming to his right off the screen. Kicks it up top. It's a stretch big. He's going to fire away from 3. Off the back rim. Can't get it to go. Payne with the rebound. He's going to bring it down. We are wrapping this one up, folks. Kolek up top. Gets it over to Okiki. Gets it over to Warren. Warren pump fakes, driving to his right, stepping back. Quick crossover to his right again. Leaning in. Takes an extra step. Can't get it to go, but he does get the foul call. He's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. TJ Warren looking to make a name for himself in this rotation right now. 1:30 left to go here in the fourth quarter. We're going to have a TV timeout. 113-87. This game has been well in the bag for a while now, but Sadu Berry. What's up, Sadu? Ariel, TJ. Welcome, brother. Welcome. Krim said, I already totally redeemed Australia after Reagan ruined their rep. No. Ariel Hook Porty had the rep all the way up here. Then Reagan went to the Olympics and brought the rep all the way back down. They got to rebuild that thing now. It's going to take a minute, but they got to rebuild it now. Yak said he plays with his back to the basket, and he looks like a bigger Randall body-wise. Yeah, I mean, he's about 6'10", 6'11", and is like big and strong. He's got wide shoulders, round back. Like he's a big, strong dude. He's not as cut as Randall, but like that took Randall a couple of years to like get into that. Like, you got to transform your body if you want to be a great player in the NBA. So, you know, going into his rookie year, he'll learn what he's got to do if he truly wants to be a really good player in this league. The Wizards got they got Patrick Baldwin Jr. out there. They got T. Vukcevic. I don't even know who this man is. Tristan Vukcevic. That was the big man who shot that pick and pop three. Okay. Never seen that man before in my life, I'm not going to lie. They got Jared Butler in there. Shout out Jared Butler. A lot of people thought he was going to end up being a good rotation player when he was with the Jazz. And he did not. Now he's floating around with the worst team in the league. Jalen Noel's in the game. Remember him from the Timberwolves? he was like a good scoring punch off the bench. Now he's out here doing a whole lot of nothing. Bub Carrington, 5.6 boards. That's the end of his night. Koulibaly, 1 for 9 from the field. 4 points, 9 boards, 1 assist, 5 fouls. Jordan Poole, 10 points, 2 boards, 4 assists. 1 for 7 from 3. Neither team shot well from 3. The Wizards, 12 for 37, 32%. The Knicks, 10 for 39, 25.6%. Terrible shooting night for the Knicks from 3. Gross shooting night from 3 for the Knicks. I can't wait to see Pacom Davier get his opportunity in the rotation, man, here in the preseason. Kolek's up to 13 points and 5 assists. Can we just play this man ahead of Campaign? Campaign has 14 points, 2 boards, 4 assists. Not too bad himself. He's 5 for 12, 4 for 6 from 3, shooting it well. But, like, Kolek runs the offense, man. Like, I'm confident when he's out there. And he's only going to get better as the season goes on. Only going to get better as the season goes on. TJ Warren at the foul line knocks down the first one. Got one more coming. Yak said no Sims means he must be in the doghouse more than backup center. I mean, would you be willing to say the same thing about Deuce McBride, who didn't play tonight either? It's preseason. Some guys are going to play and some guys aren't going to play. He's not trotting out his regular rotation. He's seeing who's going to fit playing alongside certain people. Kolek over to Toppin up top. Oh, let's go ahead and hit that time. This should be it. We're approaching the 1 minute mark. It's almost over. Over to Kolek. Little fall away jumper along the baseline. Can't get it to go. Comes Noel attacking Toppin. Trips and falls. Another foul call. Can we stop fouling these guys? We got to get out of here. Let's wrap this one up. This one's been over for a while. It's a preseason game. Yak said Kolek's defense has been great. McBride has the flu. The flu. That means we want to see a little bit more Kolek. That's what the flu means. We want to give some opportunity to some of these other guys. How do we know that Sims also doesn't have the flu? Maybe he and McBride were hanging out. They're from the same draft class. Maybe they were just hanging out and they both ended up with the flu. The flu. Okeke handed off to Kolek. Kolek on the right wing. Spin, coming to his right. Attacking, going under the basket. Reverse layup. Ooh, smooth move from Kolek. I was like, ooh, why would he attempt that? Well, that's why he would attempt it. Because he got it to go down. Ooh, okay. We're winding it down. Under 40 seconds to go, folks. Let's just go ahead and let the timer run out. Pump fake, drive for the Wizards up top. Noel, pump fake, driving it down. Inside, leaves it off. Hug Porty going up. Good defense. No, they called the foul at the last second. He did hack him. Did hack Champagnie. Champagnie's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws with 27.6 seconds left to go. The Knicks will have one more offensive opportunity, and that should wrap it up. K. Hazy said I'm slacking. I almost forgot to check out the live. Appreciate you, though, K. Hazy. We're wrapping this one up, though. We got 27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter of what was, not going to lie, a pretty dreadful preseason game against this Wizards team. This was a glorified scrimmage, man. I mean, they're all scrimmages, but this one was rough. Kolek bringing it down. Should be off the final offensive possession here. I don't think they're going to dribble it out. Do something with it. I guess they're just going to dribble it out. Kolek waving off the screen. Porty was like, come on, give me one more. Kolek's just going to wind it down. And, yep, that's going to be it. Takes the turnover, the violation. And the Wizards will do the same. They're going to inbound it, 3.6 to go. No, they're not. They're going to come down and look for a basket, you dummy. You dummy. What does that do for you? You just look like a fool. Don't look like a fool. Okay. Well, that's going to be it. We'll give them their last 2 points. 117-94. Dang, I was not upgrading the Wizards score at all. 117-94. There it is. That's the final score, everybody. Appreciate everybody hanging out with me. Especially, there's 23 of us, 26 of us about. A little over 20 of us left to watch the end of this miserable game. Appreciate you guys. You guys are real ones. This game felt longer than it needed to. Can't wait for the regular season to start. I'm happy to have basketball back. Can't wait for the next game, but I really can't wait for like real basketball to return. The next time they play will be Sunday against the Minnesota Timberwolves. I don't think Julius Randle will be playing as he's coming back from that shoulder surgery, but Karl-Anthony Towns, first game back. I believe this is going to be at the Garden. It is at Madison Square Garden, so Dante DiVincenzo will make his return early to Madison Square Garden as an opponent. But we'll see if Julius Randle plays. I doubt it. And then the Knicks have a game against the Hornets, and then one more game against the Wizards we're going to have to bear through to end the preseason before we get ready for the Knicks' regular season start on Tuesday, October 22nd, against the Boston Celtics. But that's going to be it, y'all. I appreciate you guys. Big task. Raul, what's up, Raul? Who else do you want to see in preseason? I want to see the rookie Pacom Daddier. I would just like to see him get an opportunity. I don't think he's ready to like play a rotation spot, but like I want to see him out there. I want to see him get some minutes, especially in these preseason games where we're probably going to be blowing people out when we're playing the Hornets and the Wizards and whatnot. So I would like to see Pacom Daddier. Maybe a little bit of T.J. Warren with some of the regular rotation guys, just to see maybe if Bubble Man can get some things going, because he is a very talented scorer when healthy. He just hasn't been healthy since the bubble. But I guess that's pretty much it. I'd like to see more of Kolek. I'd like to see more of Hukporti in situations like that where, you could really see if there can be rotation players as the season goes on. I believe they can. So we'll just, have to wait and see. Big Tess and Wilson Chandler. Yes, Wilson Chandler was at the game today with Jamal Crawford. I believe they both were at the charity event earlier this week. I think it was yesterday. But Karen, Raul, Big Task, Yak, K Hazy, AP, everyone who showed out tonight. Appreciate you guys. And thank you guys specifically for hanging out with me late. And thank you, Crims. I don't know if Crims' dad is still in the chat, but he has been supremely generous since starting the streams back up. I don't know where he's getting his money from, but appreciate you as always. And that's going to be it, everybody. We will see each other again. When did I say? The game is Sunday. So we got some time before the next game. So I'll see you guys Sunday. Hopefully we'll have some more things set up that I want to do with you guys. So we'll have to wait in for that. But that's it. I'll see you guys Sunday, 7:30 regular start time, 6 o'clock. So a little bit earlier than usual on Sunday, 6 o'clock. I'll see you guys then. I'm out. Bye.